There's there's a couple shields. You know, just the kind of thing that, like, for training, you might use. Yeah, you can tell they're well used.
Well, like everybody, if you don't have a weapon, I would grab one. Is there a dagger? Because I can only.
Yes, there's a dagger.
I'll
a
grab.
wooden gun.
Oh,
There is not a wooden gun.
Dang it.
As a paladin,
Also not
I feel
bows,
as a
because
paladin.
you can't make a non-lethal bow.
You guys
I'll
hear me?
grab a wooden sword. He just
Okay.
muted himself.
All right, all these wooden weapons have a -1 to damage, but otherwise they act like a normal weapon, except they break on a 1.
Yeah, we can hear you, Josh.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I kept trying to talk and it wasn't.
Is there a wooden whip?
No.
What? How would that even?
Lol, you throw the whip.
Is there a rope I can use like a whip?
Yeah, you see a rope.
Don't let him have that.
Don't let him. All right, it's a 20-foot
I've
rope.
already spotted it.
20-foot rope.
Got it.
Simrock, my body is my blade.
I'm just gonna look for a wooden sword, I guess, like a long sword.
Okay, you've got a wooden longsword.
Interesting that they have these type of weapons right here. It seems like it's up for grabs.
Trail comes up and says, one moment.
Nafivre.
This is a language translator.
Trikavi.
I'm assuming we all turn our heads to Ansev to see what he's saying.
Trying to see here.
Nafivre?
Yeah, Nafivre. As I point to the to those weapons right there, and so.
So he's asking you why, why weapons? Why are you doing this with the weapons?
Well, I guess they were up for grabs, and we decided to take them. I guess, are they something of importance? Are they something that we should not get ourselves involved with?
Vresa.
So
He says, it's very cloudy. I don't know. It doesn't matter, does it? I don't use these anymore.
Found the second skull statue, Brian.
We have no novices in this temple. And he shrugs.
Damn. Fucking humble brag over here.
Oh, lol. Fair enough. I will go and say Hiyutsukai for thank you. Thanks to him back.
All right. And then he wanders back down to his post.
Novices. Well.
Wait, did he call us novices? This fucking prick.
Hold up here. I don't think. Maybe that wasn't his intentions. It's just that, you know, it does kind of look awkward having wooden weapons in our hands, like we're kids.
Especially the wooden whips.
I'm putting the sword down at this point. Fucking, I don't know. Fuck. My bad.
Brosius is like, I don't need any of his crappy weapons anyway.
Yeah, I'm with you, Brosius.
Simrock, my body is my blade.
So you said.
He nods approvingly.
Twice.
Well,
twice a day.
So, what do? We just stick this medallion on this pedestal here?
Seems about right about it. He did say something about something cloudy. That's interesting. What did he mean by that? But either way.
Yeah, James would have been over by the elevator already. He already has a weapon. He doesn't.
We're
need one.
on the. This is the elevator, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're already actively all on it. It's just a big like battle area arena thing.
Right. So, you all insert the medallions, and the elevator starts to rise up. So, the whole floor, this whole circle, is just going up. Okay.
Dolga Jor, we move higher?
I guess so. To the prophet, I guess, in the case.
He wants to break the elevator. It's too futuristic technology.
So, as the elevator goes up, Kaji, you begin to feel something isn't right. Moments later, ash begins to rain through the windows of the tower above.
Beskar Ibek.
Interesting.
Something
Something's
caught in your throat, shaman.
I look at this shaman. I'm like, what the fuck?
We're not safe
You
here.
hear a weird howling scream in the wind.
Oh, shoot. Everybody get ready.
All right, what do you want to do to get ready?
I'm going behind Kaji.
Like on the left over here?
Yeah, on the left there. Just
I'm
so I
gonna
have
immediately
some...
look at you and go, Ni Marakir Oshraka. Never fear the unknown.
Well, fair enough. You can do that for me, and I'll be your support.
Hey, Luke.
Yes.
Did my Elysian hover sled come with us? Is it on the elevator? Too?
Yes.
I
Is he
feel
with
as
you?
though as your
You have
hover
to check
sled
the
should
box.
be able to change into a briefcase.
I have failed it once again to do the one thing I wanted to do for that. So give me a second.
It's again a fail. Yes.
I feel as though as his hover sled should be able to become a briefcase.
It will come.
Something.
This is your hover sled. This gear. Okay.
That's cool.
Oh.
Only that big? Oh, that's better. Yeah.
Oh,
there
look
you
at
go.
that.
Okay. Where do you want it? Or are you standing on it?
I would like to not be standing on it, but sort of like be sitting on the side. You know, like feet off
Okay.
in the elevator, but just sitting on it.
Right. Okay.
I'm just gonna be out where I am, prepared for whatever comes.
Okay. The collection of ashes that have rained down through the windows begins swirling together and forming a body.
Oh,
Well,
I'm going to put this into the chat.
oh, that's not
Oh, you-
horrifying.
You don't see that every day.
You said it forms a body. That's not really a body. It's more.
Collection of.
It's a collection of.
Can I
Yeah.
make a quick investigation assumption if this came from like above us?
There's two of them.
Oh god.
Oh, great.
I see.
Are we going for initiative now?
Well, make your investigation. What do
Okay,
you want
thanks.
to check out?
I want to see if this is somewhat associated with like the clouds up and above the sky, like the ashes. Are they associated with that? What was falling down upon us? The red clouds, the red.
Yeah.
comet?
Okay. Make your investigation check.
Oh god. My thing is.
Chucky,
Actually,
you only have an AC of 12? That's
I would
rough.
actually say make a nature check for this.
Oh, okay.
I think you need
Sorry.
to set your target for Discord stream to Can you set it to a specific page?
Yeah,
Let me
because
see.
we're seeing
You're-
everything.
We're seeing. We're
Yeah.
you're just screen sharing at this.
So Luke, minimize that, buddy. There you go.
He's
Yes,
gonna
when
get
you
there.
when you
He'll
when
get
you,
there.
when you start up the stream, there is a way to, like, it'll ask you specifically share just this or share.
Okay, so now there's no other tabs, right?
Right.
Yes.
Correct.
So now I'm gonna go look at a different tab.
Darn it. So yeah, 8. So.
Yeah, we go. We're good.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right. It was an 8, by the way. So it was.
All right. So 8 for nature.
Yes.
I also rolled. I got a 14.
What are we rolling?
Nature check to.
Nature check to discern if this creature is associated with the red comet or the red clouds. Yes, but it's kind of. Yeah, it's a terminology from the tribe.
Mhm.
They call it the red comet.
No. I can't tell shit.
I got a 14.
All right, James. You feel like you taste the same bitter ashes that you began to taste in the mouth of the tunnel when it got cold.
Ooh,
And
Okay.
yeah.
I
interesting.
will stand up and draw my dagger, knowing this.
All right.
Sorry, draw
And
snake
I guess
dagger.
it's time. It is time for initiative. Let's do it.
Lotion or Snekram.
Ooh,
18. I rolled high this time. Higher.
even you know,
Don't you have
I haven't
advantage too?
I haven't really rolled
I
that
do not have
initiative,
advantage,
even with minus
unfortunately.
But
one.
you don't? I thought you got the advantage ability from the dexterity. The dexterity booster.
Oh fuck! I forgot I switched over to that.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
I do, don't I? Hold on, let me make sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
have advantage on initiative. Hold up. Roll
Man,
again.
Miko.
21.
Okay, fair enough.
I got a
Miko.
I rolled a 2 minus 1.
Okay.
Miko, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm taking my time this session.
All right. Looks like we are good. And the first initiative order is Vash.
So he walked in and just started blasting.
Okay, so if I am correct with the way this ability works, because First Blood says reaction, can I use my reaction now to shoot him because he goes after me?
Yeah, your reaction will be spent for your round. But
Can you put an
yes.
icon for my
Perfect.
inkling?
Okay. Is your inkling active? I wasn't sure.
Yes. That was one of the things I did during that short rest last session.
Ooh.
So I'm going to shoot him with First Blood as a reaction really quick.
I'll put it
It's
right
gonna be
next to
at
you.
19 to hit.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's a hit. Let's take a look. It is a hit.
Perfect. So damage-wise, we're looking at 10 damage.
Which one did you hit?
The
North or
oh,
south?
there's a bunch of them.
Two of them.
I like that you hit with first blood. First.
I don't know. I didn't
Literally.
pick, so I'll let Luke pick.
All right,
'cause
you're shooting the
say-
north. You're shooting the north one, top side.
Perfect, that works
okay.
for me.
All right.
So that's the reaction there. And then I'm going to shoot him again with First Blood.
How much damage you did?
Action 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, nice.
Cool. 7 damage.
Okay.
And then last but not least, I'm going to shoot him with Last Chance, which is a
Alright.
17 to hit.
It's another damage hit.
Hits, dealing 8 damage.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, so you can attack twice with first blood? Oh.
It's
Yeah, because the first one was I used my reaction to attack with it.
Gotcha.
only during the first round of an encounter. If
gotcha.
his
So
he can
it's
shoot
not first
only
round, isn't it, that I can shoot anyone who comes after me in initiative?
no, only during the first round of an encounter.
Mhm.
You can shoot at any
Oh,
creature with
okay.
you can shoot at
You
any
updated
creature.
that then.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can shoot at any creature with lower initiative than you. Okay.
Gotcha. I didn't realize you had updated it
Yeah.
because before it was just anyone who came after me in
That's the
initiative.
right. That's the it's first round extra shot only.
Gotcha.
Huh.
Okay.
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 All right. So,
It's my turn.
Vash, you're not moving anywhere?
None of them are really close to me. I can move 35 feet. Yeah, they're about equidistant from me.
No.
I think, yeah, I'm good where I am right now.
Okay,
Okay.
you're
Like,
good.
It's like 10 and 15 feet respectively, I believe.
Yeah, they're both
And Sev.
just shy of equidistant, so.
Knowing the situation, I saw some shots from Vash. I will yell at him and basically provoke him to take another shot on the north one again.
I
I
love it,
basically,
Warlord. I feel so 4th edition right now.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm like, Vash, basically, look, just say, take
That's
another shot quickly.
That's really working. Keep doing it. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
that's
I want to
that's
hear
working.
it. Hear it.
Yep.
Wait,
You're doing
so
a good job. Keep doing another shot.
You
Take another
need
shot.
to shoot again?
Yeah.
Okay,
Get
so
another
take a shot
shot.
with
Make
last
more
chance.
bullets happen.
17 to hit for 11 damage.
Plus my
Okay.
modifier plus 5 intelligence.
Which that was your which bullet?
So
again?
plus 5, that was last chance. I'm keeping track of ammo for that,
Okay,
so you
cool,
don't worry
cool,
about it.
Yeah.
I've had 2 shots from that so far.
If it's a +5, it's
So plus the
16
5,
damage.
that's 16 damage.
There you go. Okay, cool. Other than that, I'll be staying behind Kaji. That's it.
All right. I want to tell you that that one is melting down.
Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. End of turn.
Whose turn is it now? Oh, it's mine, right? Yeah.
So this top one just melted down. It's gone.
Ooh. Look at that.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Gun.
Alright. I'm going to. That was the end of your turn, right, Chucky?
Yeah, it's on my turn. I only did battle presence to help.
Now we're
boost.
on Mr. Bond.
So James is gonna look at the thing, and he's gonna hold his dagger sneakily, and he's gonna be like, "You're not scary," and he's gonna run up to the thing. Can I get up to the thing? I'm sure I can.
You
Right?
sound so convincing.
That's 25 feet of movement. You can do that.
Yeah, cool. And I'm gonna try to stab it, and I'm gonna be screaming like "Ah, ah," when I go to stab it. 14 to
Okay.
hit.
You hit. Five damage.
I'm also gonna, as I stab it, I'm gonna yell, "I'm sorry."
It doesn't seem to respond. Although all the little mouths are sort of moving, they're not making any noise.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, if I had my ability, I would say put some backbone at it. So that's it.
All right. So you're done?
Yeah, that's it. Good.
All right. Brosius is going to wander over and swing his maul at it. He hits.
Nice.
He smacks it for 14. And an extra d6. Smacks it for 20. Oh yeah! He's done. Kaji,
You move him up.
I gotta move him up.
Question for you.
Yep.
Is the elevator made of stone?
No, the elevator. So okay, the cylinder that you're in. The elevator is made of like, it looks like some kind of clear glass over stone, and the stone beneath you has some energies going on. Like you see like yellow energy running through it. You also see that through the walls of the cylinder as you rise up the elevator shaft. This energy seems to be pulsing from the top and down, and it is It's warm. You have a warm feeling from it.
Okay. So I guess I will. Can't really move up, can I? Yeah, looks like I'll cast a spell instead.
All right.
Okay.
Magica Bakra. I will cast Acid Splash. It needs to give me a
Alright.
Dex save of 13.
Okay. It made it,
Over.
surprisingly.
That's intriguing. Yep, that's all I really got.
Okay. Now it gets its turn. The terrain around it, for those who are within 10 feet of it, the terrain becomes unstable. It's warping as it seems to shift the very reality around it in its presence. Additionally, every creature within 20 feet of it
10, 15, darn it.
begins to hear some sort of a horrible noise. It's like 1,000 hateful little voices all at once, and you can all do nothing for this moment because that's not going to affect you until the start of your next turn. Okay, and in the meantime, it will attack. Let's see. It will attack Brosius with a bite.
Boo.
It misses. And then it will spit at... Let's see, where are... It'll spit at James and Acretia.
Ooh,
boy.
in the post, man.
Foul. Foul.
You
Kind of hot.
Yeah, it spits an ashen clob at you.
Okay, that's
And-
less hot.
Make a dex save. DC 13.
Come on, guys.
That's not good.
Yeah, probably not good.
Oh, I barely made it. I have a -1 to dex.
Oh my god, I made it.
We both
yeah.
barely made it. Okay,
Nice.
You both
we did it.
avoid getting this ashes in your eyes, which is probably good. Okay,
Probably, yeah, probably.
its
pretty good.
turn is over, and we're to Acretia. At the start of your turn, because you're within 10 feet of it, you have to make a strength saving throw. This is from the unstable terrain.
Can I make an athletics?
No. You are fine. You have to make a wisdom saving throw because you're within 20 feet of it.
Ew.
Oh god, there's 2 saves.
You are also
Wow.
fine.
Oh god.
Okay, so basically,
You also have to make a charisma saving throw because you're within 50 feet of it.
so all of
Pretty
its
boy.
horseshit you've completely ignored.
Oh, I crushed that.
Oh my god.
Plus 2 charisma.
Okay, do what you
Oh, you
gotta
got
do.
a nat 20 with a -1. Figures.
How is this thing looking? Like, is it in bad
It-
shape?
It's in relatively bad shape. It hasn't taken as much of a beating as the other one did, but you know, it's probably
the other one that
halfway
died?
there.
One dude.
Yeah, I'm going to
Fucking Dante the gunslinger
I'm
over
gonna
there.
bonfire this thing, I guess. Gotta make a
All
dex
right.
save.
Oh, I don't think it'll be good at that.
Are you doing create bonfire? I love
Right,
it.
you have popped a bonfire up underneath it. It is roasting. It's not
Good for it.
agile.
Fuck that thing. Kill it with fire.
Okay, what does our bonfire do to it?
1d8. Let's see here. So 4, and then at the start, if it ends its turn there, it also has to make a D. It's going to take another D8.
Okay, so it's gonna and it's pretty much not gonna move while you're all around it. So there you go. Okay, you done with your turn?
You can make Inky real small.
Okay,
Tiny.
Inky should be smaller.
Yeah, and yeah, there we go.
You want to go next to it?
I don't think so, but you know,
Okay, Inky's happy where he is. All right.
yeah, yeah. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
No. Okay.
No, I'm okay.
If you want to move away, by the way, it's difficult terrain, so you know.
Will I engage an opportunity attack if I try moving away?
Yeah, actually, that too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. All right. So
But I don't
you end
really
your
want to
end your
be
turn.
next to this thing. Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right.
am my turn.
More ash and rain is falling through the windows.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, sweet.
This time on the east and west sides.
Great. Just what I truly wanted here.
All right. So, they're not to their turn or an initiative yet. So, we start at the top again with Vash.
Perfect. I'm going to move down away from the one that's right next to
Doesn't
me.
he have to make the wisdom?
Oh yeah, because you're within. No, they're not. Their bullshit is not active until they've had a turn. They're
No, the
still
bottom
like
one is still within 20.
you're within 20. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to make a wisdom save. All right.
Oh, poor Dave. Oh no.
And do 18.
All right, you are
Oh,
fine.
thank God.
Perfect. So I'm gonna move straight down as far as I can. I can move 35 feet total.
Yeah, the ones that just spawned in are coalescing until they have their first turn.
Okay.
So they don't do anything.
Oh, thank God.
Well, that's easy. I was just banking on the fact that I get disadvantage on a fucking
Opportunity
Opportunity
attacks. So
attacks.
where did you want to move to?
just straight down as far as I can with my movement, which is 35
This is
feet.
the edge of the elevator here. Okay.
Perfect. So that works.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'm going to shoot at the one. How's the one that is actively coalesced look?
It's looking pretty grim. I mean,
And it's burning
it's
with
also
blue
on
fire.
top of a fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue
I'm gonna leave
flames
that alone. I'm
coming
gonna
out of it.
shoot the one that's off on its own that I just ran away from.
The one up there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do first blood and then last chance. I'm just gonna roll the 2 hits together. Got
Oh,
a nat
you got a
20 on
crit.
First blood, so that's a crit, and then an 18, so they both hit.
All right.
How are we doing crits? Are we just doing the
Yeah,
normal D&D?
we're doing. This is a crit. This is a normal crit for D&D.
Right. How are we? So we're just doing the roll
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
So first
It
blood
should
does
auto-calculate it.
Yeah, it
max
is.
damage 24.
Holy
Holy
shit.
crap.
Well, yikes, bro.
Okay.
Last chance is going to deal 7.
Wow, that thing's dead.
All right.
For sure.
That thing is on its dire legs.
God darn it.
It's just a grease thing.
And that's gonna be my turn. Just wait until I get the ability to action shirts and my extra attacks.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Yeah, that's my turn though.
Okay. Next up,
It's me.
Ansev.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the center since it can't attack me yet.
Okay.
Try to hold my ground there.
There you are.
Alright, and then, sure, I'm gonna go and yell at rooting at Vash to shoot at it again. Come on, Vash, you can do better than that!
So
You're right,
I'm a little
I
confused
can.
because the first one coalesced before I had a chance to actually. Did it already coalesce? Was it faster than these
its
ones?
turn was before your turn. You rolled a 1 for initiative.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so I was just seeing. Okay.
So yeah, you get battle presents from me.
Perfect. I'm gonna shoot again with last chance.
Okay.
A 22 to hit, dealing 5 damage plus the 5, 10 damage total.
Okay. You do kill it.
All right, perfect. Got one mod down. So.
There you go. And after Ensev, James Bond. Right, so you're up
James
here with your
Bond.
dagger, and you have to make a.
Oh
by
shoot!
the-
I'm supposed to
yeah,
do a
you
wisdom
owed me a
save.
wisdom save.
I owe you a wisdom save. Yes.
And
I
you're
passed
gonna,
it.
Okay. And James owes me a strength and a wisdom save. All right, the strength save is failed, so your speed is reduced to 0. Like the warped ground is just, it's got you. You're like, you can't handle it. Okay.
Very cool.
Until you succeed on another save or that creature dies, your speed is 0. Okay, and your wisdom save is fine. Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna go flushed in the face. I look like I'm about to puke because of the wobbly ground and shit.
Yeah.
But
It's too bad you don't have a thing to ride on.
oh, I didn't even think of that. God damn it! I figured it would be taking too much space if I did that. God damn it.
Let's.
All right. Anyway, you're stabbing.
Anyway.
Get on.
Yeah, I'm
Get on the
stabbing
stabbing train.
Come on, hit it.
Oh my god! The first miss of the game.
The thing is, it's on fire.
That's not true.
It's distracted by the fire being
Bird
on
knows
fire.
It.
No, it's not distracted because this thing is like barely intelligent.
Okay,
He
that's
does-
what I wanted to check on.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So we've learned something about it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Uh,
I was going for anything there, but yes,
Yeah.
we've learned something.
okay.
Okay, so after James Bond, unless you have a bonus action.
Nope, because I don't have a second weapon.
Okay. Then we come to Brosius. Brosius, make a dex. No, it's a strength save for.
Mhm.
He's good, and a wisdom save.
Oh god.
Oh, he fails the wisdom save.
Oh no.
So we find out what happens to that. All right. He can note like
You have to shoot their heart.
he's losing his mind
Yes.
over this weird
Okay.
shit, and he can. It's so distracting to him that he can't take reactions, and he has to roll a d8 to determine what he does this turn.
Oh. Oh, that's
This is gonna
bad.
be amazing.
It's like a fucking
That's-
confusion mechanic? That's awful.
That's pretty bad.
All right, with a 2, he does nothing.
I
He
don't think
just
so.
he stands there, his long minotaur tongue hanging out. You're not sure
Is
what
he
he's
rolling
thinking.
a little bit.
Can someone kill that thing? This is a
Oh,
screech.
Dave's playing
All
Jedi
right.
Survivor.
And now, Kaji.
No.
Kaji,
Yeah.
you
Steam
owe me
let me know.
a
Bore it.
wisdom save.
This is
Shut up.
boring Dave so much he had to go into Jedi Survivor.
No, shut up. You're all wrong. Wrong.
Wisdom save, you say?
Yes.
How's
Come
an
on.
18
You're
sound?
good. You're good. You're good. Okay.
Oh, Dave went into Jedi Survivor again.
No, I didn't. You're wrong. It's not true.
Darn it.
Steam
did
seems
not
to
hit
just
her.
do it.
Well, Steam's a liar.
Okay.
Sure, it will remember that.
So I'm going to touch the one closest to me and say Magica Zugura. And that will be inflict wounds with a 19.
You hit it.
That'll be 16 necrotic.
All right, 16 necrotic on a fresh one. So. Got it. Okay. So a lot of it withers away and just plops onto the ground. But you think there's probably still about 2/3 of the mass remaining.
Kai. W to turn.
Okay. And now it's the creature's turns. So the one that just finished forming is going to attempt to bite Kaji.
It's gonna gum you.
Oh, does a 16 hit you?
It does.
All
Our
right.
AC is generally garbage.
Yeah, we have a really crappy AC right now.
Yeah, none of us have armor.
Yep.
We're all wearing essentially common.
You're going to take 3d4 plus 2.
Holy
Ooh,
shit,
whoa,
that's
that is
incredible.
what the.
Who said wolf? I agree. That's
Jeez.
8 damage.
and to be fair, Kaji does have inflict wounds, which is easily one of the best first level spells you can get ever. That is
Kaji
first
is less
level,
than
right?
half.
They
Oh.
don't have a very strong chance to hit, but it's pretty mean.
What, that
We
one?
don't
Yeah.
need a very strong
No.
chance to hit. We're wearing fucking paper bags.
True. All right, so now
nanite paper bags.
it's going to attempt to
Reusable.
it's going to attempt to shoot
Yeah,
its
after they're done with
ashen
it.
blob
Oh.
out. So there's a
Okay.
dex save for Kaji and for Ansev.
Oh god, here it goes. No, I failed.
Ansev is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Oh, thank god I
Kaji,
can
is
tell
Kaji and
you.
Ansev are both blinded by Ash until the end of their next turn. No damage.
Love it.
All right, our second gibbering creature is going to attempt to recharge its Ash ability on a 5 or 6.
Thank god Valpress.
No. Okay, so instead it just is going to bite. And nobody is more tasty than Brosius. And Brosius
Can't
is
blame
hit.
it.
Fortunately.
And he takes 8.
Oh god.
All right, that's the end of their turns.
That thing. All right.
We
hang
go
on
to
a sec.
Acretia.
Well, before that,
Oh, it's burning alive. Right, it's cooking.
it takes 4 damage. 4 frostfire.
Four
damage.
more damage. Okay.
And then
Now, you can see that this thing is really reduced in size by the fire. Like, there's only like maybe 10% of it left.
Oh god. Let's do it.
it needs to make an int save. Hopefully, it's bad at int saves.
It's
I mean, it's
absolute
barely
dog shit at int save. But is a 12 good enough? Could be.
No, it's not.
All
needs a
right, you
15.
did it.
Because it's gonna take 4 from academic anguish.
Oh my god, you killed it with brain damage.
Well, hopefully.
Okay.
I
You sat it down and made it study, and then you used a ruler to hit its hands when it
Oh,
was
boy.
fidgeting.
I
and
gave
then-
it knowledge and it couldn't handle.
I'm guessing the terrain went back to normal.
The terrain
So
goes back to
then-
normal. People affected by the abilities of that one are fine. So Brosius is fine.
I secured a second kill.
James Bond is fine.
So here's the question: if you can insert knowledge into someone, and the knowledge is so like wild it kills them, what kind of knowledge does a Christian know?
You don't, you know.
Well, I
Sometimes
do.
better not
I
to
do.
know.
I wouldn't be asking if I didn't want to know.
Well, I'll tell you, the only thing that she knows that none of you know is what happens in that bathroom. So
Whoa.
I think I just told it what happened in that bathroom
Oh no,
on the
Vash, it's
spaceship.
your turn.
before it crashed.
So what happened in that bathroom was just you guys like held each other's hair back like fucking girls on fucking party
yeah,
night.
that's what happened.
Oh,
Totally.
Wait. We finished a round, so something happens.
Oh, does it?
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, do
Yeah.
your round thing before I tell you what I
All
rolled to
right.
hit.
We have a creature entering the arena.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, is the elevator moving?
Yeah, the elevator's been going up. You think you're about
Oh,
halfway up the
there's
shaft.
Oh
Well,
god.
that's not the same kind of creature.
Nope,
What's
not
that
the same
one?
kind of creature. This one. Let me give you guys a full picture. This one is some sort of horrific smoke spirit entity.
It's the fucking
Kaji,
smoke wrapping in?
you feel its anger as it enters the elevator.
It looks like the big catch finally came around, and I'm gonna shoot it. I rolled a
Wait.
19 to hit first blood.
Wait, what? What came in? Cause I'm freaking blind.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Anyways, 19
somebody's
to hit on
blind.
first blood,
Okay.
and as soon as it decides to roll, that's a nat one. That's not gonna hit on last chance.
19 hits, by the way.
Cool.
7 does not hit.
I figured. Two. Come on. My thing's lagging. 13 damage.
Okay.
One more hit, and I can fucking use last chance's ability.
All right. You're going through your ammo.
Well,
That's what I like to hear. Ansev, you
luckily
are
for
blind
you.
until the end of your current turn.
Fair enough. But luckily
You-
for you. Oh, go ahead.
You owe me a strength and a wisdom save as well.
Ooh,
Actually, sorry, you don't have the wisdom save because you can't see it.
No.
You have a strength save though.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that only 10 feet?
It's a
Are
special.
you not within 10 feet? Let me
He's
check
No, he's
that.
not. He's 15 feet away.
Ah, you're fine. Ignore all that. You're just
okay.
fine. You don't have to fail that. Okay.
Either way.
But you're still blind for
Wow, you
whatever
just
you're
summed
doing.
him up to fail already. You're just like, yeah, you're just gonna fail it.
He's just gonna die right there. Shoot, he's blinded. But either way, battle presses works even if I can't. As long as they can hear. Let me see here. You can grant a creature you can see or hear you a single basic attack, and basically when Batch said that.
Against a creature you can see, hear, or name.
Gotcha.
So
Fair enough.
you can't hear the smoke thing, and you can't
Correct.
name it or see
Alright.
it. But
Gotcha.
you can hear the other thing.
I
Oh.
think its name is bullshit.
Well, whatever that is, shoot it again whenever I can hear that
I
thing.
can shoot the
The
pile of shit.
like yeah.
Okay, assuming this hits, this is gonna be an auto crit then.
More bullets.
That's an 8 that I don't think hits. God damn
Oh
it.
my god. Okay, you have learned its
Soiled it.
AC is a 9.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it.
Does
I was
anybody-
taking direction from a blind woman. You can't blame that on me.
Oh yeah.
Or blind man, excuse me.
Man, I can't see
Cat boy.
crap, so technically I don't
It's a
know where the
cat boy.
enemy is.
Ansev is a woman now.
You're the reason I failed.
All right. Ansev's turn is over, I guess, unless you want to move or something.
Yeah, I was gonna move back.
How would you know
the
which
problem
way
is-
is back?
I know, that's why I need to roll a d8 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Double
5,
or,
6, 7, 8. What's 1, 2, 3.
You're moving northeast. You run into this. You run into this thing.
What
You're like,
is?
what? Oh, that
You trip
thing.
over a fucking hover car.
You try to run into a hover car.
I guess I will like move around the hover car. I guess so. I'm
Okay.
like as a shield, I guess, or whatever it is.
All right. I'm gonna roll one more die.
The
Oh
hover
no!
car is only ever where it needs to be, and right now it
All
needs
right,
to
this
be
is
in
the way
your
you
way.
decided to go around the hover car.
Holy crap, guys!
fine.
I would give him an int save on
Chucky.
that.
Chucky, you are smart enough to know that you
All right.
don't
You
move
smell.
while
You smell
blind.
something funny now.
Oh,
And maybe
great.
you want to stop.
Okay,
Okay.
fair.
And now
Right.
it's James Bond's turn. Oh, you're not blind anymore, by the way. And
Oh,
now,
thanks.
now
I
it's
see the-
James Bond's turn.
So you see this
Yeah.
menacing cloud in front of you.
Well, now you see your
Uh,
bad choices. have led
Yes.
you
I just
somewhere
wanted to go
bad.
the other way.
James is gonna see Ansev sort of go to this, and he's gonna like close his eyes and hyperventilate for a sec, and he's gonna run screaming at the giant monster,
Okay.
Oh, take the aggro for me, thanks.
the dagger,
All right.
and I'm gonna go to stab it.
You hit.
Fuck. Minimum damage, but 4.
Yeah. All right. It appears to have been affected by that attack, regardless. Some of its smoky energy seems to recoil at it. Okay. And are you done? Or I think.
Yeah. I don't have anything I can do, so.
All right.
For bonus action.
It is going to exhale a cone of ash of 15 feet. So it's going to get just Ansev and James Bond here. Wait, you need a dex save.
Oh god. Man. Oh, that's crap.
That was, you know
All
what?
right.
I will take a 6 because it was almost nat 1.
You're both blinded again until the end of its next turn.
Move. So I'm gonna learn how to get true sight.
No, you just need blind fighting.
I need blind fighting. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Its turn is over. So we go to Brosius.
Well, I at least know where the enemy is.
Brosius shakes off the confusion he was under and moves towards the next one. It is, in fact, hammer time.
Go for it.
Alright, he hits it for 10 plus a d6 for 15. Now that one, it's nearly dead, but it's not dead, and he's done. Kaji. So you're still blinded, and you don't have to make the wisdom save, but you do have to make a strength save.
Okay.
Right, you're still able to retain like your ability to walk. It's the warping reality thing.
Somatic is movement. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's hand
you
movement.
articulating your hands or something like that.
Yeah. So hey, Luke.
Uh-huh.
Arcing bolt spell does not state I need to see an enemy. It
That's
just
a somewhat
has.
terrifying statement.
It is
has
a ranged
just-
spell. It is a ranged spell attack, so you're gonna have disadvantage on that because you don't see him.
Well, that's the
But
thing.
you can
that
make-
it's
you
just a
can-
save.
You can make the attack.
Yeah, but
Is
the
it-
thing
is
is,
it a
it's just a
save?
save on an enemy.
No, you have to make an attack roll, and then if you hit, you can share that damage to another creature within 10 feet, and the second target just makes a dex save. So the first target's an attack roll, and then it
That's
like
just
strikes
that's just
it
structured.
strikes
weird.
a second target is
Okay.
a dex save.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
I will say this guy's AC is poor enough that even with disadvantage, you
That's
have
an 11 with a
strong-
disadvantage.
Yeah, you hit him. Okay,
Okay.
so he takes
He's gonna
One
take a
D4.
1d4, and then I'll just arc it back at him again. So that'll be just 2b4. With the you may deal an additional 1d4 to either the original target, and they must make the dex save. So make the dex save, and then the second d4 will be if he fails for the 13.
okay.
They're both 3s, so it'll be either
Alright.
3 damage or
So let's see. We're arcing bolt. Yeah, you can arc back to the same guy, so he has to make a dex save now.
I do like that you can arc back. I gotta.
He has failed his dex save,
so he'll
like
take
that.
6 lightning damage altogether.
and 6 will cook him. He's roasty and toasty, and he's gone.
There you go.
Okay, at the end of your turn, you are no longer blind.
Can't believe
Thanks. It's the end of my turn. Ba-da-da.
There's no more of those creatures, and now it's Acacia's turn.
Can't
You gotta-
see.
Azure bonfire that fucking pile of ass.
Okay, we're going to the other smoke creature, giving him the bonfire.
I'm giving him the bonfire.
All right.
Bonfire.
What do I owe you a save? Is that it?
You do owe me a save. I need a dex.
Is a 12 good?
Nope.
All right.
14 is we're looking
Okay. Well, you got him.
for. All right. Does he seem affected by the blue fire?
He is. Now, I want to tell you this. He is immune to fire, but you know what he's not immune to?
This shit.
Blue fire. Yep. Do it.
All right. All right.
Wait, you have special fire?
Yes, I have special fire. Oh, max damage.
Why do you say that like it was an insult that you did that we thought you didn't have special fire?
Well,
All
you
right.
know what? Well was all I needed to hear. You're right.
Your
I'm sorry.
fire consumes him, and when he dies, he leaves behind a cloud of smoke.
God, finishing things.
Okay, the cloud of smoke occupies. Let me give it a cloud.
Oh my god, we're just gonna be in the. Oh my god.
Breathe it in, boys.
Here's a cloud.
Breathe it in.
Yeah, I'll be fine over here with my not deathly air.
Oh god.
Okay, and at the end of your, are you doing anything else after you've cooked that thing?
Combat roll. Off the elevator.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Make who? I don't think so. I look around. Like I want to assess like who took any significant damage.
Kaji. Brosius.
Kaji and Brosius both took big hits. Yeah.
I mean,
And-
I haven't taken any significant damage this fight, but I started this fight with half health.
Why? We had a
I-
long rest in the prior room.
We had a short rest.
It was a
But
short
we
rest.
never
It
had
was
a
a
long
short
rest.
rest, and you didn't
Yeah.
use any hit die?
I did. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Did you roll? Well, whatever.
Something
So
happened, and I don't remember what it was.
okay, now we're gonna move to the next map.
The smoke
Elevator's still
doesn't do
going
anything
up.
bad, right? It's just like.
I hope not. But I don't know.
Who I like at this.
You're gonna find out 10 years from now that your character has contracted some sort of
Smoke,
weird
smoke.
disease.
I got kissed.
Wow. Somehow we made it
Oh.
up here,
Cancer.
and then
Can I
the
roll an
leaves and
investigation
moss
on that
grew
smoke?
over everything.
Or do I need like Arcana? Or what do I need on that smoke?
Drawing the smoke again.
What the heck?
Okay. What did you want to do on the smoke?
I want
Look
to
at it, study it,
sniff that.
breathe it in.
Check. Yeah, I want to know what the fuck this smoke I'm dealing. Like, what am I
This
looking
gets
at
you
here?
really
All right,
fucking
you go
high.
go up to the edge of the smoke and you sniff it up.
Oh, why?
I didn't actually do that.
Oh, you're not doing that. Okay.
Do I need to like make an intelligence check not to do that?
No, you don't need to do that. What do you want to do?
I just want to
Examine it.
understand the smoke. If I
All
have
right.
to smell the smoke, like then
That's one way of you can understand it with a survival check that way if you want. I would say this is a nature check.
okay. All right, nature. Go for it. That was a 19.
All right. This is the entity itself was a manifestation of a spirit of and the smoke is actually the same cloud that was initially that you guys like went through when you were flying.
There you go. Yep.
So what's left, even what's left, is it's reverted to its original form. It's lost
bullshit
it's
chasing
lost
us.
all sort of consciousness, and it's just now it's just smoke, which
So-
has the effect of being heavily obscured in that area. That's all it does.
Okay.
Okay.
I really want to know if I breathe it in, if I'm gonna get high or if I'm gonna die.
Well, I'm gonna
First
be
you're
going
gonna
out
get
of the smoke
high.
the other way.
First, you're gonna
get-
get high, and
Can
then
we
you're gonna
high
get
on
like,
smoke? That's what I
then
need
you're
to
gonna
know.
get like morbidly
Loopy.
sick.
Yeah.
How
you're
much do I want to know this? Is what I
Oh,
have to.
God.
Oh.
I-
Oh.
And then you're
okay.
gonna die.
Not very.
And as
not
you end
very
your
much.
turn, another
Also, Dave, you're
entity
assuming it can't be both.
seems
Hey,
to grow
You know what? You're right.
in front of you.
Don't be
And I'm gonna
flashing
get
my
this
character sheet.
Do it again. Do it.
Don't be flashing.
Well, no balls. I said no balls. Now you have to do it.
Yeah, we all know Miko's character likes to flash people.
Yeah, Mako's sending
Whatever you
fucking.
saw is just because of the
Mako's
smoke
sending
that's inhaled.
sexy texts.
Here we are.
The heck?
Mako's sending sexy texts after sessions.
This-
That thing is. Dave, is it? It's fluffy. It's his evolved form.
What am I
No.
looking at?
Tentacle
You,
porn. That's what you're looking at.
Luke, is it an evolved form of
My
fluffy?
tentacle porn
You know who
usually
Fluffy
has
is?
I would
much more
suggest that-
tentacles.
that Stygian lore might give you some guidance about this entity.
All right, give it up. Text me.
Okay.
You gotta text it to me. 'Cause
I don't know about you, Brian, but my hentai usually has much more tentacles involved.
Jeez. Well, luckily
Dave,
for,
you are a man of class, and I respect that.
Exactly.
Legend of the Overfiend.
Dave can watch tentacle porn and he's a man of class, but I watch lolly porn and suddenly I'm. Right.
God,
Correct.
you just
Yes,
Yes.
you absolutely are. Yeah.
crashed. Unless you're mixing the two, then you're okay.
Wow.
It's
Whoa.
a double negative and it cancels each other out.
Yeah, that's how that works, right?
Okay. So.
So is that how it
who's,
works with all
no, wait,
crimes
I
too?
think we go. I think we.
Yes.
I think
think.
at this point. We
Wow,
go
I stole
to
from you,
Vash.
then killed you. That's a
Oh,
double
we're
negative.
going- All right, do your shooting. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Vash, do you have to reload? And it's right in front
No.
of you?
I don't have to reload.
You have- right?
I have a thing that makes me avoid specifically not have to do that. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
back up
What?
as much as I can.
Oh.
Do you have the
then
feature of
shoot it.
reloading?
I
All right.
have firearm whatever it's
Expert.
called. Expert, thank you.
Wow.
I avoid the reload
I-
property.
Right.
with
It
guns.
is going to make an opportunity attack as you back away.
At disadvantage, but yes.
At
I do-
disadvantage.
Let them know that this creature does not appear to have any relationship with what we were just dealing with.
That's
Okay.
hot.
It has missed.
Perfect. And I'm gonna gun it down with my two guns. Fuck.
All right.
D&D Beyond it.
Did you actually
decided to be
back up?
super laggy. I did, but he hasn't moved my character sheet. My character.
Okay, you backed up how much? 10 feet?
As much as I said I am able is what I want to do.
Yeah, okay, that's 10 feet there. Okay.
So 21 to hit on first blood, which I'm assuming
Hits.
hits, but I don't know.
Hits.
The second one is 15.
Both hit.
Both hit. Come on. D&D Beyond is not having a good time on my end. 14 from first blood.
Man, you're going through all those bullets.
9
9.
from last chance.
All right. Your turn is over.
I am going through my bullets real quickly.
Okay.
Ansev,
I'm guessing I'm following the machine still around.
you're in this obscure terrain.
Yeah.
And you were blinded, I believe, as well, right?
Correct. I'm still blinded.
Until the end of your next turn, you just heard a greasy plop next to you.
Yeah.
And you feel the presence of something. And
Can
you
it even?
hear
Ow.
you hear your cat encouraging you to move away from it.
Yeah, I agree. So if I'm gonna do, I guess, disengage, play it safe in case it can
Okay.
blindside me. Sense me, and then I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just following around the vehicle, and then
Opposite
just
side, yep.
Yes.
There we are.
Inky, tiny Inky on the map too, by the way.
Oh, where's Inky want to be?
Right next to me, I guess.
Oh, I didn't get Inky on this map. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
just.
Forget about Inky.
There we
Alright.
go. Okay.
All right. And now, and my turn right there, just like, what the frig is that?
Sounds good. Okay, James Bond, you're blind. You have no other effects on you though, other than you're in smoke.
Alright, so I'm blind.
And you heard the same greasy plop behind you.
Interesting. Then... Wait a minute. I'm gonna... Okay. Am I in that smoke right now?
You are, so you are heavily obscured, so it would have a disadvantage to attack you.
I see. I'd like to use Divine Sense on this action.
Okay. Divine Sense tells
I can
you...
detect any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Alright. This thing is... Your Divine Sense is telling you this thing is... It is alien to this reality. It is some kind of an intruder. It shouldn't be here. It's setting off alarm bells.
Hey.
The closest thing in this reality to what it is, though, is a plant. It's some kind of horrific being, though. It's not really a plant. Okay.
Right.
I mean,
So
what you're saying is like it's a plant in its world.
Perhaps.
If say its world like had things like plants.
Yeah.
And then I would like to use my movement.
Okay.
How connected am I to this Elysian hover sled?
You know where it is.
Cool. I'm gonna walk over to my hover sled.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on my hover sled.
He's gonna mount it.
Mount up.
All right. We're gonna make an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Oh, I can see.
Oh yeah.
The 14?
That hits. You know you can, if you right-click, you can share with us the rolls, right? Like, we'll see them.
Oh, I'm not doing that, I guess.
You're
Yeah, we're
not,
not
no.
seeing your rolls.
We've only, like, the entire time, we haven't seen any of your rolls. We don't want to do stuff.
Everybody's
Sorry
so
about that.
fast to tell me that, but nobody told Luke.
Yeah.
I was waiting
quite-
for somebody.
All right,
to
here
say
we go.
something.
Here we go.
I mean, to be fair, Miko, you're in this campaign too. You could have done it.
I was
Relying on
waiting.
I mean,
Six
well,
damage.
first off,
actually
you've been
waiting.
relying on you relying on other people to do something you know you can do. Is
I know it was
honestly
nice.
a move. So
six bludgeoning damage
Nice.
as it wails at you with a tentacle.
Yikes.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Guess who's got 1 HP?
Oh,
Oh
man.
my god.
Guess what Dave's looking up tonight? James Bond tentacles.
Oh my
Bond,
god.
after your
Hold
turn
on.
is over, you're
Hold
no
on.
longer blind. Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. Hold on. I have to.
Oh, do you gonna make your hover? You can make your board move as a bonus action, so you can.
It
get
is a
away.
bonus action. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
awkward. I was using it as a shield.
You're actually blind. You're actually blind though, but you can just make it go in the same direction, which would be logical.
Look, it was a good shield until he moved it. No, wait.
So
Crash
wait,
into
hold
the
on,
wall.
hold
Good
on,
job.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Oh, you have a
I
better
haven't
idea?
said- Yeah. Who said I was moving it away from the monster?
Oh,
God.
you're gonna run him over.
I'm gonna ram the thing.
All right.
That's a...
Okay. Do it.
Jeez, you're just giving Dave all the language today.
You don't have. There's no description.
Oh,
This
We
is what
didn't do
happens
it.
when I ram someone with it.
he gets to make a dex save, and he's gonna take some damage if he fails.
I say 12d6.
12d6, yeah.
I'm okay with that.
All right, he's failed the dex save,
Oh, you heard it here. He said all right.
and he's gonna take 3d8 damage.
Ooh.
And I noted that James is still blind, so he's kind of just like the entire time.
Wait. So, you'll be able to navigate still, right? Even if you're blind, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I use
Okay.
Divine Sense. That's
Okay.
why I
Yeah,
use
that
Divine
makes
Sense. I
sense.
know what the
Makes
thing
sense.
is.
Fair
I
But
enough.
can
he
sense
takes
its aura.
14.
14 bludgeoning damage. I imagine it's bludgeoning.
Yep. Okay. And that will use up your movement, so you can't move away after doing that. Okay.
That's fine.
Is he like parked on him now, or like what's the story with that?
That's fine. I have +1 to AC, +1
He's,
AC
like, right
while I'm
there.
on this thing.
Yeah, you do. Okay. You better hope it doesn't get another turn. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God.
You just
Saying
made
is,
yourself the
somebody
target.
kill it.
All right, Brosius is up.
Rosie,
Brosius.
Val, kill it.
Brosius, do you have it in you? Do you have it in you to do this?
Yes.
Really
What?
hope you let them do this.
All right, Brosius, you're
Oh,
freaking
no.
out.
Oh
You can't
God.
handle it. You're just gonna pass your turn.
Oh no.
Just that's a
Rosie's-
random roll.
Brosius
You
is
let-
the
you let
bros of
us
bros.
down.
He
You
can't.
let us down. All right, Kaji, it's your turn.
Having flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
He's like, what the hell is that thing? What the fuck is that?
Get your mind out of the gut.
Is he like yelling to Sarge, like Sarge, Sarge?
I'm pretty sure you and Luke are the only ones who got that reference, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What's up? You're gonna smackdown round town.
Yeah, I think so. Magica Beskar. I will use Fist of Fire. Now I'm gonna walk up to him, punch it twice.
Yay.
Awesome.
This man just
So
said
your
hard.
fists now deal 1d6 fire damage.
Yes,
And you
and
can-
they're
and you can
considered the
dual-
light
dual
property,
wield
so
it.
I could do
Right.
it twice.
Okay.
Actions. But down. That's gonna miss. But down.
Yep.
That might hit.
That does hit. Second one hits.
Cool.
Cleric subclass, right? He's a
That'd be
cleric
nice.
that is like a flippin'
It's-
elemental
it's in a-
monk.
It's an occultist shaman. It's only using the cleric for some of the bases of it in D&D
Got
Beyond.
it.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. So you deal 6 damage to it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Its turn comes next.
No.
All right. It is going to use its tongue, its gooey tongue,
Oh, here we go again.
to
Tongue.
Yeah,
snare
emphasize the
James
gooey,
Bond
obviously.
on a DC 12 dex
Now-
save.
Hold on a
Oh.
minute.
This is putting that in the spank bank.
Now, hold on a minute. We can talk about this.
Oh God. It was
Alright.
nice knowing you, James.
I don't really know the guy.
What?
You've been pulled
James
directly into
saved
it.
your ass, mister. I
Oh.
didn't really know the guy.
Right, that doesn't make my statement any less clear.
You owe
What
him
do
a
you
leg.
think? I
Well, now James Bond has given away multiple artifacts.
What's it gonna do
All right,
though?
it misses with a branch attack, and then it makes one more. This one's going to be a shot against somebody. So let's see, who are we shooting? We're shooting Brosius.
Oh, poor Brosius.
But I'm
Oh,
in the
we
way.
hit him.
I know the guy.
I've been just yelling at that Vash.
That's just
This
my
whole-
statement every time someone's getting his. I didn't really know the guy.
Vash is an asshole.
So what is
So
Bond?
Brosius goes down.
Oh
Oh,
shoot.
God.
Yeah, it's what you get for not being a true fighter and getting your
So
ass in
it
there.
it spit something at him and hit him in the head, and he drops.
Oh.
Okay.
What's James's
So-
situation look like? With
James's
current characters?
situation is that it failed its attempt to execute him, but he is grappled.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to eat him.
Is he like in the air? Is he like?
Yeah, he's like held like 10 feet in the air above it.
Oh my god. Guys, I gotta.
All right, and now it's Acacia's turn.
All right, I
No.
know what I have to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Talk with plants and animals.
Ooh. I'm gonna like. All right. So look, I know I'm not technically exactly using this, but I'd like to make an unarmed attack that I can grapple off of.
Okay.
I know I'm not exactly using this as
Right.
designed, but I'm making a liberal interpretation.
Uh-huh.
So, actually, I'm gonna. I want to shove it. To knock it
Okay.
prone, and
All
then
right.
grapple off of that. This is a no
That's
damage. All right. Oh my god, that was terrible.
All right. You have missed.
Damn it.
God.
Yeah.
Guys.
All right. Son of a bitch. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this properly.
Okay.
From under my dress comes an inky black tentacle.
Oh no, it's leaking.
Boy.
This is like a hentai I've seen.
Oh my
no,
god.
I cannot
Yes.
hit it.
Jeez Louise, this is bad.
Alright.
It's bad. I cannot hit
And
it.
now we've arrived at the top.
Oh my god.
At the
I've
top,
tried.
there's 3 more of these things.
Well, I have one tentacle out now.
That was in the corner.
Wait, I don't see Josh's character.
Come on, right. He's dead! That's you knew this all along, Luke!
You planned this. Must eliminate player
there he is.
character. Too many people in party. Note. Who got...
Yes, but instead of eliminating the
You drew the short
DMPC,
straw,
he decides
Josh.
to eliminate a player character that he and the player spent literal hours making.
Brocius is too integral to the party. He couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what has Brocius done to actually help?
He's a big guy. He looks cool.
He took one for
He
the
looks
team!
cool. He looks cool, right?
Yeah, he's a big
Oh, he
guy.
took one
looks
for the
cool.
team?
Yeah,
He took one for the team, really?
Yeah.
he did!
Okay. Yep.
You
alright.
know what? That is technically true. He did technically do
Luke.
that.
All right, so this
Luke.
is yes,
FYI, you never moved me. I did punch it.
you're in melee. Okay.
Thank you.
You're in melee. Got it. Okay, so you have arrived at the top.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Now you've still got your thing going on here, but there's
Mhm.
more in the scene now.
Oh god.
You see this kite flying overhead.
Oh, I thought it
I
was
was,
actually
I was saying like a dragon. I'm like, oh fuck.
You see this engine over here on the top. And down here, you see this guy engaged in a struggle with 3 of those smoke creatures. And beyond that, there's an egg on a pedestal, and this guy is like siphoning something out of it.
Oh, well. Oh god.
I can see all of that. Wow, I have amazing eyesight.
We all have amazing
whoa,
eyesight.
holy sh!
A kite and an engine and an egg.
All
And
right,
more
so let's
baddies.
get some of that art in there.
So guys,
Ba-ba-bum. Chucky,
yes.
I'm gonna leave the tanking to you, and I'm gonna run.
Hold up here. I'm not a tank.
Dodge tank?
I'm still grappled. Just want
You
to throw
know
that out
what?
there.
Sounds
I
like
bel-
he's got his hands full if he's already grappling someone.
I think James can tank it. We can go, guys. Right?
Poor James.
James didn't even know her.
Be like a dragonborn? Yo, look at that dude in the glowing
I mean,
red
I
eye.
would have lit that thing on fire, but
Scaly
it
bait.
would have just roasted James.
All right, I think I dropped in all the art.
Look, sometimes sacrifices are needed. Sometimes.
Did you say that out loud?
Also, you make it
I
sound
know.
like you don't want to sacrifice James. Let's be real.
All right, we're on to
Well,
Vash.
I want to see what this thing does to James. I'm more of like a
Oh my god.
like
Yeah.
Explorative
curious,
surgery we need to have.
like naturalist here.
A natural. Shut up. You can't. No.
Or
You
I'm
don't
a
get-
naturalist. Okay, there we
Oh
go.
my
No.
god.
No.
He's part of the
That's a
naturalist
thing, right?
party.
Makes sense to me.
All right,
Remember-
so Vash, what's up? What do
I'm
we
part
got?
of the
Also,
nature.
where am? Oh, I'm on it. I see.
Yeah, here in
Yeah.
his tongue.
Yeah, he's gonna munch on you. Hum, yum, 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 yum.
It seems
Wait,
like
did he
if-
grapple me with his tongue or his tentacle?
He
His
grappled you with his tongue.
Oh, somehow
Yeah.
that's worse.
That's
I
why
wanna
we were
tell you
telling you,
what's
he's gonna eat you.
Well, there's
Yeah.
something weird about this creature that it doesn't have a bite attack. It just grapples you with its tongue.
It waits for you
And,
to die above it, and then
yeah.
it slowly just rests it on its flower pedestal.
we're just
It's
gonna
a
see a
fan service.
oh god, a fan
Yeah.
service that's gonna be M-rated soon.
Pretty much. All right, Vash,
not
what
here to
you,
finish
what you gonna do?
It's not here.
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to try and tame it.
With what? Your bodily fluids?
Oh.
Maybe. Depends. Maybe I'm
Well,
that
I can
delicious.
use
I
my
mean,
sword.
I am
That's the
half
spiciest thing
ASMR,
I've heard all
half
day.
elf.
Look,
Alright.
Like I have.
Vash, you gotta go.
I think something came up with him.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I.
Playing Jedi
English.
Survivor.
Yeah, he was playing Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor.
I'm going to shoot the thing that's got the man in his mouth.
All right, give it to him.
Just remember, if
Please.
you roll in that one, you kill Josh.
Got a 20 to hit,
All right.
and as soon as my other one rolls, I'll tell you how much that is to hit. That is a natural 20 to hit.
Oh shit.
Whoa,
Nice.
Jesus.
All
But for
right.
the crit,
Hey, Dave, you hacking?
I wish.
All right. So you are gonna give this guy the business. You put your bullet like right up in his nasty little eyes and blow them out. He falls down into a pile of goo, which is soft, welcoming goo for James Bond to fall into. But you're prone.
You're
and
welcome.
disgusting. All right. And
And I'm
now-
gonna move 35 feet towards the egg.
I'm going
10,
to.
20, 35. Okay.
Do you want to tame a baby dragon? Is that what you're trying to do?
What do you mean? There's no question.
Ensev, you're not blind. You don't have any problems.
Jeez,
It's so
finally.
different.
All right.
Yeah.
Discerning situation. I guess I'm just gonna take the dash hack. Looking around, I do see the kite and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna dash and try to get to the engine. See what that's all about.
Okay. 10, 20. I don't know what your speed is. 30,
60 feet. So when
40, 50, 60.
right
There
there.
you go.
Okay. Yeah, there's no
Who's-
presence.
alright.
Is there any more that's gonna spawn on us? Can I discern that at least? Like for like ash.
The cloud is mostly dispersed.
Okay.
You
fair
see
enough.
the last rays of sunlight piercing through it.
Gotcha. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. James Bond, you're prone, but you can get up.
I'm gonna get up.
All right.
Alright, so tell me, now that this monster's dead, we have the dude doing the egg siphoning, and then
There's this guy fighting 3 of those smoke horrors, and then there's
I see.
another one, a little bit different. It seems to be draining something out of that egg.
I would like to move 30 feet toward them.
I want you to make an intelligence check.
Oh?
Yep. Or wisdom, whatever you like.
I mean, wisdom was a
Pretty good.
+2, but that's a
All right,
fine interval.
You remember that you have a vehicle.
Oh yeah. Thanks. I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on it.
All right, now you
I
can
swear
go.
that's a mark against this. That counts as a mark. I swear.
Okay, 45 feet on it, right?
Yeah.
Now, because you got up from prone and boarded it, that's basically your regular movement, but you can make 45 feet with it as your bonus action. Okay.
I'll do that. Make 45 feet.
10, 20, 30, 40, and 5. You catch up.
Oh, hey.
And then how far am I from the nearest smoke creature there?
10, 20, 30, 40, 55. 55 more feet. Okay.
Perfect. I'm gonna see this, and I would like to use my action because I've only used my movement and my bonus action, right, to move the car.
Right.
Yes. I would
Yeah.
like to throw the dagger at the smoke monster, and yell, "Hey, smoke, bitch!"
All right.
with a quiver in my
I
voice.
think you're going to have disadvantage on this throw
Oh.
because you're outside of the 20-foot range. You're in the 60-foot range.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Boy.
So you do have the
Well,
ability
hold on.
to make an attack. It's just at
I
disadvantage.
thought when it came to throwing and/or range weapons, it was if you're lower than the minimum, higher than the maximum. I'm right in the middle, so I thought it would be a
No,
normal.
No,
you
no.
could-
It's a short range and then a long range. If you're within that short range, so that the smaller number, then everything's normal. Anything past that to the maximum range is at disadvantage. Anything past that you cannot make.
Right, it's impossible. So
Okay,
this
so
is
with
just
disadvantage.
barely possible.
Got it.
You can
Okay.
make this. You can make the shot. You know.
Roll it with disadvantage then.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
wait. Or a 12. God damn it.
It hits.
It does? Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
they are AC 12. It hits.
I missed a nat 20. I'm so upset. Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna roll a D8. Okay, it's dead. You killed it.
Yay!
That's because that's one that this guy's been fighting. It wasn't helping.
Cool. I'm going to also look at the people around me, which I think is on 7. Who?
Ansev
Vash.
and Vash.
Okay. So even though I am connected with this thing, can they use their turn if it's on to drive the thing too? If I'm on it, is that a thing? Or we never really discussed how that works.
No.
So if they get on, it won't go anywhere until my turn.
If they get on, they can hold their action until you move closer, and you can get them 90 feet. So, but that's all.
Got
Okay.
it.
But it actually can fit 4 people for what it's worth. Okay. So your turn is over.
Mm-hmm.
Brosius gets to
I
make
don't
a
have my
death
dagger
save.
because it's on the ground next to that guy.
He has failed.
Oh my God. Slap him! Somebody slap him in the face. Get your act together, as Batman
That's
style.
a roll for the egg. What do you mean?
Kaji.
Huh? What am I doing?
Well, these other people are running down here to try and fight more smoke monsters, and particularly this one that's draining this egg down here. Okay? That's pretty far away, though, but you could try and head down there.
Question: how far is it from me currently?
20, 40, 60, 80, 90 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna move 30, and then I'm gonna use one of my 60-foot cantrips.
I gotcha.
Acid splash on the first one that I could see.
Oh, okay. You get this guy.
60 feet, deck save 13.
That's almost.
Fails.
He will take 6 acid.
That should.
All right.
yeah,
He has D8 HP remaining.
Magica Bakra.
He's dead. And does Acid Splash hit a second target when there's one within 5 feet?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
it
it does.
does.
So let's make another deck save.
Completely forgot that was a thing with this one.
All right, he's failed it.
All right.
He has D8 HP remaining.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't
But
splash
you
as big
did
as I
not
wanted.
get him. You did not get him. Okay.
Yep.
Taji's done. We go to Akrisha.
All right. Is there anything like immediately obvious in the puddle of this dead thing? Like its remains?
Yeah, there's some fangs, some nightmare fangs you could grab. Some nightmare goo you could grab. If you have some, I don't know if you have anything to store it with, but you know.
Does it
just saying.
seems? All right.
It's unstable. You would make an Arcana check for me.
17.
It can't stay in this realm very long.
Well, so at some point.
I'll check back with you later. I have something to run by you. All right.
Yeah.
I grab Broseph over here.
Okay, you gonna go pick him up?
No, from here.
Oh, okay. You got him.
How far away is the hover bike?
10, 20, 30 feet.
I can make it. He's coming with me.
Okay. So you're moving to there, and you're pulling him like that.
Rope track.
Are you getting onto the hover bike?
Yes.
All right. So if
I
anybody
hop on the
looks
back of the
behind
hover
you,
bike.
you see black strands like wrapped around Brosius, and you're sort of dragging his body. And you ran forward to get onto the edge of this thing, right?
I hop on the back of the hover bike. I'm like,
Okay,
let's
yeah.
go. Let's go, pretty boy.
All right. There we go. Okay. Brosius is going to make a immediate death save.
Oh my god.
No. I'm not
All
very
right, he
good at this.
passed.
I'm not okay. That's a success, right?
That's a success. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Like maybe you're going to jog his memory and bring him coughing up blood. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's Akrisha's turn.
Is there any? Wait, I don't think I have anything within range. How far away are the enemies from me at the moment? Are they
If
within
they're
60?
on me, it was 55
you
feet.
only,
to
you
that
only
one.
have a bonus action available because your action was to use your tentacles.
That technically is a bonus action.
Is that?
Yes.
Why is
That's
it technically a bonus action? That sounds like some technical bullshit to me, Miko.
Because I have some tentacle stuff that's
It's
not
a bonus action to. Yeah. Okay, that's correct. It is a bonus action. All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna
my bad.
Bucket.
I'm gonna academic anguish because they're within 60 feet. Yes.
Yeah.
At least one of them is.
That was what we established earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. It's academic anguish.
All right. This
It needs to
guy.
make an int save. I don't know how smart it is. Oh
Hey,
yeah, it's fairly
Josh.
intelligent.
Yo, what's up?
You feeling
It
Scylla
fails that
vibes?
save. It has 4 HP. Do your best.
Oh, actually, Brian, yeah, I get that.
You didn't. You
Okay.
did not. Okay. Did it learn a thing? Does that mean it learned it? If it survived?
I don't know. What did it learn? You need to tell me.
All right. When you do academic anguish on a creature, and no, it learns if it passes a saving throw. If it takes damage, what that means is like it just couldn't handle learning. Okay.
Can handle learning.
All right,
That
that's what
would
it
be
means.
most of my schooling.
Yeah. All right.
It's just an academic anguish the entire time.
And now we're back to Vash.
That's why I like that spell.
Hey Vash, if you're out of ammo, throw your gun.
I'm not.
You can board the hover sled, or you can keep moving and do your own thing. If you board it, you can either shoot from range, or you can hold your action until you get closer and shoot.
I'm going
You
to.
also, while you're
board
riding
it.
it, you do get +1 AC.
That's
just
right.
For
Yeah,
being on the
I'm gonna
thing.
board it.
You're on board.
How far is the closest enemy to me?
10,
Is this
20,
a Lucretia
30,
sandwich
40,
right now?
50, like 60, 65 feet.
Perfect. I'm gonna shoot it with first blood and last word.
All right.
Jesus Christ. D&D Beyond has not changed its lagginess. That's a 1. That's not gonna hit.
Oh God, are you gonna shoot
Then
me?
a 17.
No,
On
he's not
last
shooting
chance.
a person.
Okay.
Does 17 hit?
17 hits. So,
But if I recall, when we discussed what
It's
Nat
13
20s and a
damage.
terror was, he's only going to hit a teammate if it was like something extremely dumb and they know it, but they did it anyway.
right.
Right?
If you're
Wasn't that
firing
what we-
into a melee that with an ally, but not just if you're firing over somebody's head, you're going to shoot them in the back. You know. Okay. All right, 13 damage. You've cooked that guy. You've also jammed up your one gun.
Oh.
The first blood's got a jam. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you have to spend I believe a bonus action to clear it. Okay. And you can't do that this turn because you fired both guns. So, you know.
Correct.
Okay. You're done, and we move on to Ansev.
Alright, I'm gonna get onto the ship. So I'll be the 4th person on it.
All right.
And I am going to ready an action to use Battle Presence on Vash to where you can shoot the other guy.
Okay.
There we go.
You're done.
Okay,
And
that's
then
a
back
shot
to James
from last
Bond.
chance
Now it's
again.
time to move, right?
Well, he said I did shooting again. I did that thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can shoot now. Yeah.
Can you get it from that range? That's my question. That's
Yeah,
why.
he can. He can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a 20 to hit.
Okay.
Dealing. I wish it rolled faster.
Do you have hardware? Do you have hardware acceleration on?
There's no way he does. There's no
Alright.
way.
11.
You do 11 damage. Oh, okay.
Well, keep in mind I've also got a game open. I mean, no, I don't.
Right. Okay.
He's also definitely not playing Jedi Survivor, which is
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm
Okay.
absolutely definitely not.
All right. So James Bond, what are you gonna do? Drive it.
Drive it like you stole it.
Drive it like it owes you money.
I mean, can you imagine playing a game while playing D&D? Can't relate.
Exactly, I can't relate either. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Totally.
I
get it, right?
actually don't know what you guys are talking about.
Exactly.
Exactly, see?
I'm like some of you fools.
All right. You ready?
There's no gaming. There's only D&D.
Is D&D not a game?
No.
Ooh,
Life.
mysterious.
Life
It's
is not a
life,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, because we can kill our husbands in the game of life.
Oh my God.
What?
Don't
Oh.
even.
Oh,
Don't ask.
Brian assumes everyone here has a husband. Maybe a little bit of projecting.
Mm.
Listen, I've been telling Brian he's at least a little bit gay since we met, and he still denies it. So
Okay. So, are we moving forward, Josh?
yeah, I'm good. What? Oh yeah, it's
your
my
turn.
Is it my turn? Oh, I
oh
didn't
my God.
realize.
Affirmative record.
Yes, absolutely. We're driving.
That's why we're
go.
telling you, drive it like it owes you money.
Oh, sorry. I'm definitely not playing a game or anything right now.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So,
That's my
10,
shtick.
20, 30, 45. You're down here with your regular move. But you're still
I
far
can-
enough away, you may want to use your bonus action to keep going.
I was thinking about that.
Do it.
10,
Yeah.
20. Do you want to
Yeah.
actually stop before you get into melee, or do you want to run into it?
Oh, I
Run
want to
into
ram
it.
into him if I can.
Oh my god, we're doing it. Okay.
I'm
Yes,
saying,
we can
everybody
actually-
hang on.
All right.
Bro, kill this thing.
I'm gonna move all the players down.
Boy.
Look, isn't Brocius just dragging behind us?
Yes,
Yeah, he gets to make another death save for this whole experience.
we're
too.
helping.
Oh no.
We're helping.
He's
Yes,
wake up
Miko is
sooner.
helping Luke get rid of another NPC.
I'm definitely gonna play this like I didn't know she was dragging him behind because I'm just so focused on
I
driving.
just yell. Oh, I should have been.
I'm
when I jumped
definitely
on
the
bike,
type of dude who's
hover
like
bike,
eyes on the road at all
That's-
times.
I
That's
yell at James. I'm like,
Alright.
drive it like you stole it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now he gets to
I
make
don't like
a
stealing.
death
Stealing
save.
is bad.
Because you've moved so far this turn, I'm gonna make it pretty hard.
Okay. Just disadvantage or something?
All right, he fails. Okay, so we're gonna do 5d8 damage this time.
We've got one success and one fail.
He's dashing with his vehicle. Ram, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, if he dashes with his vehicle and runs into something, does it do
Um,
more damage?
That's
No,
why
it's
we're-
because he
that's
has
why we're doing
more.
5d8.
He has
Okay.
more
Oh, you're
mass
rolling
on it.
I would have
Alright.
rolled it.
Well, whatever. Do you want to re-roll
I
it?
mean, no, 29
You
damage
consider
is
that-
fine with me.
Okay. All right. This thing has the time to like glance at you, and it seems like it's trying to form some words, but you run straight through it, and it's dispersed.
Lol.
It leaves a cloud of smoke behind. Okay. and-
You can't see, and you drive off the cliff, thus killing everyone
oh
riding.
my God! Let's not talk about that. You go. Yeah, we're not. You managed to stop it. Okay. Good for you.
Ugh.
Everybody else is a little maybe put off by that. Now
I'm gonna-
Brosius gets to make his death saving throw.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
I'm gonna pet the car and be like, "Good job."
He has passed a second death saving throw.
See, I'm helping.
You're help.
Alright.
I would
Alright.
like I would see Brocius dragging behind us, and are we out of combat now?
Yeah, the
I'd like to
guy
go
doesn't
stabilize
seem like
him.
he's interested in fighting.
I'd like to go stabilize Brocius.
Yeah.
Like I'd
I'll
hop
go
off the car
confront the
immediately.
guy and say, Vi? Profit?
I hide my tentacle under my skirt.
I'd my tentacle.
I'll casually walk up.
He bows down and
Ah.
says, "Hiru sukaisu today."
While I'm
Hey,
like,
man.
I shall do my bow to, and, koalo. Or to bow, yeah. So,
And then he
Just-
says, "Chromu," and he runs to the egg.
Chromu. I guess in in the language in terms like, is that the name of the egg for Chromu?
It's either the name. Your immediate analysis is it's either the name of eggs or the name
Mhm.
of this egg.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
hey Luke,
Yes.
I want to get the roleplay done. I'd also like Brocius to be up for this. I
But
stabilize.
yeah. Brosius is stabilized. He's not dying. Now the way you did that was a medicine check or a
Sure.
lay on hands. I think-
is expended from our fight with the bird.
Okay, so your only choice is a medicine check.
And that would still
think.
leave him unconscious.
Which you
Hate
can.
that rule. Can we talk about how stupid that rule is? Because then you have to like carry someone.
I mean,
Oh,
that's like
no.
the
Alright.
whole consequence of getting hurt and not doing something about it.
All right, so
That's a
your
big aspect of
medicine,
the game.
your medicine is not really achieving anything. You're a little bit like, okay, how do you do CPR? I wish I had studied this. I wish I remembered it. You know.
I'm still
Yeah.
casually
It's-
walking off
It's
screen.
enough to make sure
I
he's
wish
not
I had
dying.
bandages. Yeah, you're doing your best. Okay.
I also
And,
is the dagger on the ground near here? We'll go pick that up.
yeah, you find your dagger. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. And then what about Brian's character that's like, where is
Casually
he?
walking off screen. That's fine. Don't worry.
Okay, okay.
Casually walk you to the place where you're reasonably close to this stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
then I'll walk up
mean-
to what's his face and
To Brosius.
yeah, that'll be a 17.
that a medicine? Oh,
That is a
okay.
medicine.
Yes. All right. You have stabilized him.
So
Okay. Okay.
As I hang over him, I'll say, Goldraga ni nor.
All right.
I'm gonna say saute chromo to him, looking at the egg, like just the. Saying what's chromo, basically.
Right. This is ve.
The...
This is, anyway, he says, Okraztre. All right, so you start to understand.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying this is this egg is a sacred egg. It's and he mentions Drivka, which is the
dragon
god.
Yep. Dragon
And you come to the understanding that it's a dragon egg, and
Gotcha.
that it's in danger right now from the draining that happened to it.
Okay, so I shall relay how can we help, I guess, to him. Or is there any way we can help?
Is okay. He doesn't know.
Okay.
But he is desperate. Okay.
I look at Kaji to see if he is capable. He's the one with spirits and nature, so I'm like, Kaji, this egg is in danger. I don't know if you're able to maybe find a way to help him out.
Yeah, that guy's gone.
Yep.
Okay.
Did he drop anything?
No, he was smoked just as the other ones were. He seemed a little bit more malicious and more intentional, though.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps
Gotcha.
a greater form of consciousness, but no less just another smoke entity.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I relayed to see if maybe.
Kaji, do you have any insight about this egg?
Need Uba. I would need time.
Fair. How long do you think we have before I look at him, and I basically say, how much time do you think, or can I do investigation sort of looking at it to see how long before like this egg could go bad, like bad.
All right, he's saying Halina.
Halina.
Sobri Halina. Which means tonight. And he seems to think, he says, what is that word? Well, whatever. He seems to think that it's in the God's hands now, that there's nothing he can do, and he's just going to be praying about it.
Would I be able to make any identifying aspects on caring for it, or seeing as if there's a spirit around it, or...
Okay, so... There is a spirit in the same sense that all life has its own spirits, and this is a life that is not yet created, but it's sort of a forming spirit. You could attempt a medicine check on it to see if there's anything useful.
Okay.
And you can add to that your mysticism +4.
Can I
bonus.
assist
So
him
And
too?
that'd
you can
be
add
a
to that-
19 plus 4.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
then-
asked them what what they're doing or what's the deal with this egg, because they've been talking for a while.
I look at her and basically, the egg itself is in a current state that it is near death, and basically right now, as he is, and I point at him, he's praying to hopefully the gods will give it mercy, allow it
All
to,
right.
and that's I relay that information there to him. So.
Kaji, you've determined that what was stolen from this was the spiritual essence by that smoke creature, and without that essence, it's no better than a 50-50 chance it survives the night. Okay. And
Any way to retain or retrieve or replenish said energy?
another creature could sacrifice some of its own life force to do so.
Translation into D&D, you sacrifice some of your health.
We got Broseph over here.
No, you sacrifice an all source point.
Gotcha.
Like to, I would do this if no one else would.
If he explains it to you, because he's the
That's
one who
true.
understands that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true. Kaji is the one that.
yeah. I am looking at Kaji. Like, have you found the answer, Kaji?
Gozraga Gulshon. I would need a sacrifice of spirit.
I see. Quite intelligent enough to probably understand it. Probably is some form of part of us. So.
I'm gonna. So my character. So James is gonna stand up from Brosius. He's gonna walk over and he's gonna I sacrifice spirit, and he's gonna hold his hands out to the egg, just like.
Okay, so you're gonna walk up to it and volunteer, essentially.
Yeah. But I'm gonna do some lame sort of fucking, because I don't know how to sacrifice my spirit, mechanically.
Right.
So I'm just
you
gonna
actually
look at it.
don't know how to do
anime.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Right.
actually don't know how to do this. So
So I'm just gonna hold my hands out
Kaji-
Kamehameha
Kaji
style.
could
and
guide
hold
you.
it with my
I
hand.
would-
Lucretia could probably guide you.
I would guide him through.
Okay. So you put your hands onto the egg, and you will the divine essence that you've been entrusted with into the egg.
I give some ritual symbols onto his forehead, placing his hands upon the egg with a energy
like
that you would see through.
This is going to take about 10 minutes, probably. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Goshen Jokna Lochen Magica Ni Nor Nogranim. And I'll just be repeating that over the time.
So I'm going to confront that person, the guard, I guess. I will say Tuva to him while they're doing that for 10 minutes. And I basically.
So the
Yep.
elevator is going back down, and then it comes back up, and it will bring the guard with it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
He was alarmed by everything, and he got on the next trip up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I was Heat-Trail, I was basically saying that basically I said Heat-Trail, nothing to worry. We are helping Chromo, the egg, by spiritual transfer. We're doing our best. So
Okay. This he 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 makes some sort of ritual mark or not ritual hand gesture, and he bows in gratefulness.
Gotcha.
Okay, so 10 minutes later, and it seems like the egg is going to stabilize. Let's roll a d20. Okay, and I'm gonna. This is on. This is on Josh. This is on James Bond. Okay, you're gonna roll a d20. This is a charisma.
That's a nat fucking 20.
All right, you did it. You did it. Okay,
Nice.
perfect. Okay, now I'll tell you what I was gonna do here. It's it was called Don't Roll a 1, but you outdid yourself. You rolled a 20.
So that means when
get
this
the
thing hatches, it will inevitably call me daddy, and it will be mine.
Oh,
You
You know,
do
sometimes
feel
you do cool things, and then you
you do
just say
feel a
something, and
bit
it's not
of
cool anymore.
you do feel a bit of energy exchange with it, and you are bonded to it in some way. Okay,
nice.
Even though like you put in like 95% energy, you still got like 5% back, so you're like bonded to it. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Oh.
I mean, isn't that what we expect from all the partners in our life? Sorry.
Well,
Done. What? We said that.
is this gonna be a donkey thing where you get like the dragon and it's just your wife and it's just like?
All right.
Oh my god.
So, the Oracle is thanking you all and invites you to dinner.
I would like to say that normally.
By the way, the last traces of that cloud is gone. There's nothing left of it.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would like to, and I assume Onsev is sort of translating for us. If he's not, that's fine. But I would like to say that my goal is to start a fruitful business, and in the future, perhaps you can help with that in return. But do not thank me. This power was granted to us by the goddess. Hold on. Her name's Erashiel. I want to make sure I say it.
There
right.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it.
Irrational.
Okay. When you mention business, Trail is like he flinches almost. Okay. He says, "Ah, you are leader of clan?"
I wouldn't say he would be a leader of clan. Back at him.
Right.
Chuck wouldn't even translate that. He'd just reply.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I basically say, like, you know, we are a bunch of people who are, and then I actually turn to the Oracle because this is one thing I would say. We're searching to bring, or try to save what is of this doomed planet. And what I am seeking for is Hashian of the Avari, if you know that name.
It's been a long, long time. Walk with me. And he's walking back toward the elevator, and we're not going to walk all the characters, but I assume you're all going to walk with him.
Yep.
Okay. Sure. And he's walking past, you know, you see this engine and this kite flying overhead. Okay. Anyway, as he's talking, he's like, I am the Oracle of Drivka. I have waited long in my tower for a sign, but it was only 2 days ago I felt the presence in my dreams. And then the star from heaven fell upon my doorstep, and I still knew not what was to come. And here you are.
Sorry.
You have
Pretty sure that was our ship.
saved. You have saved the egg of Ral.
Oh.
This egg, guarding this egg has been my temple's sacred duty for a millennia.
Gotcha.
Jacques Norris.
I will do all in my power to help you that I can. The man you speak of, you said his name. What was it again?
Question. Chucky, are you translating all of this?
It's hard. Yes, here and there. Like, what's it?
I'm
here
gonna
and there.
immediately say. I'm gonna immediately say. Jokno Beshkar. How about no fire stairs?
Hold on.
Okay. Anyway, as he is doing that, let's just go to the situation. Or I just say, Hashin of Avari.
Hey Luke, since we are here, he invited us to dinner, which I'm assuming isn't like right now. I'm assuming we've been with him for several hours. Can we learn more of the language for those of us who don't know it?
It's
Not,
after the dinner, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
But okay.
So, Hashia.
Hashin. Sorry. Yep.
Okay. 1 second.
I sent you a text, Luke. In Discord.
Okay.
This dude is that lizard-looking fuck, right?
Oh, I have to get back to where I was doing all this stuff. Okay, so here's that. Then I go to Discord. Okay. Got it. Okay, so Lucretia's walking off to look at the engine as you guys are moving. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. And
Well, no, specifically the whole time they were talking.
the whole time. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I didn't wait until they were.
True. Okay. Back to Hashian. Hashian is an immortal being. He appears like a man. I saw him when I was very young. He has not been seen in these parts since then.
Interesting.
I do not know of the Avari. If they are his people, he never spoke of them. But he was very capable. He aided my village when horrific beasts were attacking it. When I was a child.
Gotcha.
And I heard stories that he had been seen by my grandparents. And he was the same as he was then.
Immortal being. Interesting.
Okay. So that's all he has to say about Hashian. I guess I'm gonna. What kind of do you have engineering or mechanics or mecha knowledge?
Yes.
Mecha? Okay, let's do a check then. Which one do you have?
Mecha.
Mecha. Okay. Let me give you information privately then. All right.
Oracle, I would like to ask, where is Kamarna? Or no, Katori. Katori, that's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Where is what?
Katori, the city or city? Or is that like a actual?
Let me go look at that.
Yep.
Kotori,
Mm-hmm.
Nidir,
My dear.
and he says, "Great stone city of Nidir.
Great
I have
stones.
much to tell of them.
Hmm.
They are the reason that my people no longer gather in this temple.
A problem. I'm guessing. What happened? What was the reason?
It is a story for dinner. Let us.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yep, fair enough.
All right. So, anybody else want to do anything before dinner?
Oh.
And yeah.
I guess exploring from above here, since this is like a temple that we can see everything around us, right?
Right. So as you look out, you can see tall mountains, in both around you immediately,
Mhm.
and in the distance, in every direction you can see, except vaguely off to the northwest. You would suggest that your entire terrain, and from such an elevated position as you can see here,
Mhm.
you're inside of like a giant bowl almost.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's nice. All right, perfect.
Send you an. Okay, there you go.
Hey, Luke, I got a question. Hey, Luke.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I got a question. We get a level up after all that fighting?
You'll get a level up at the end of this session.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. So, nobody else had anything to do before dinner?
No.
Not really. I mean, like, other than just looking out in the
Okay.
distance and just
Are
remembering
you,
it.
Miko? Are you going to do that now or later?
But do I have an opportunity later?
Now is an opportunity, and I don't know if you'll have one later.
Could
Okay.
can I ask this
Yeah,
guy
maybe.
to, while we're waiting for dinner, to train me in the language a bit more?
All right. So what are we going to do for a skill check for that?
So you know I have computer systems,
Yeah. Okay. Let's do
electronics.
electronics and um, electronics and investigation. So you add a +8 to this. Okay.
All right.
I guess in my time
Oh
frame,
my
we're
god.
Ooh.
All right. There's a sudden flicker in the power, and the elevator stops functioning. Okay.
We're,
As it appears that Acretia has hooked into the power source for the engine.
oh, jeez.
Did
Now,
you say +8?
yeah, you had a +8, so you had a 16.
Wait.
Okay. Now who else? Who am I missing? I missed something probably.
Josh said something about learning the language more during the time frame.
Yeah. Josh, make an intelligence check. DC 10. You have your language bonus to this from your feat.
Okay, cool.
All right. You have learned this language at the primitive level. You have learned the base level 1. So what that means is you will understand bits and pieces of it now. Okay.
Yay.
All right.
I don't know respectively. I guess since this is a time frame, it's up to you. But I guess honestly, I would like to understand more of Kaji's language. But that's up to you, Brian. If you would,
language.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
to
you
res-
can study that.
but
now,
it's up
see,
to Brian.
you.
Yeah.
I will say you naturally understand him,
Hmm.
but you can actually learn his language as well. So if,
Okay,
exposure and all that. Okay.
that's up to you, Brian. But,
I'd say at this point I haven't said enough of my language for you to know much of it.
Okay.
Right,
But
he's
I will
asking
give
He's
you.
asking you to teach him something.
Mhm.
Like what we
Oh,
read
you're
today.
asking me to physically teach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
teach.
Oh, if he's asking you.
Yeah. As a way to respect your culture and kind. And
All
for
right. Is anybody going near Acretia? You can see she's off to the side, and the power for the elevator is cut out, and
Yeah,
she's
she
tinkering
freaks me
with the
out.
engine.
So Chuck, Nitam Uba. In due time.
okay, it's respectfully.
No, they seem busy.
All right.
Wait, hold on. You said we can see her tinkering with the
Yes.
engine?
Yes.
Then, yeah, I probably would, actually.
Okay.
I would... Yeah. So I'm going to come up behind her and I'm going to say, hey, Acretia?
Yeah, give me a hand here. Hold this.
I don't know if we should be messing with that.
This is important.
You see a tiny crystalline shard hooked into the engine.
Maybe you should stop, and I'd be more willing to help you if you told me why this was important.
I'll be able to tell you a lot more if this works.
Calypso, emergency status. Power at 0.03%. Error. There's sparks flying off the engine.
Not enough juice. You're too small.
God damn it.
Maybe we should... I think I understand now. Maybe it doesn't look like this is enough. Maybe we should stop before we completely ruin this temple's power source with your experimenting.
Honestly, well, I guess approach the situation.
What's my takeaway on this trial run here?
The power source is completely inadequate. If you continue juicing it, you may get something more, but it won't be much, and it may cause damage to this device.
We literally just saved this temple. It would be kind of a shame to break it.
It's not going to work
don't you think?
anyways, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. To dinner, y'all. Then.
As you remove Calypso, it just says shutting down. All right. To dinner.
What slop are they serving in the canteen tonight?
It's all vegan. It's all food from their garden.
It's grub. Where's the grub?
This is not.
I'm gonna...
I will enjoy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
this
that.
is all grown in
would
our
I.
the solar atrium.
Solar atrium.
Do they understand how fermentation works?
They are priests. Yes.
I'm gonna also see this, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I do love a good healthy meal. And I'm definitely...
Okay.
Hanzo
like
can't just relay
Kaji,
all the
just like
little
Kaji.
tidbits, so he's not gonna.
He-Trail is providing all the effort into the work, into doing this meal, while the Oracle he seems a little bit older. He just sort of takes a seat and he begins like clearing his throat to begin talking. I will tell you of our troubles with Nideer.
I can understand this now, right?
Bits and pieces.
You understand all the words that are like easy, and none of the words that are complicated. Like, I don't know. You understand like in a
UI.
what a what a
Right, so
first
I'm
grader
going
might
to.
what a first grader might about things.
Right, so I'm gonna understand the language when he's talking. It's more like I won't know slang. I won't know any of that stuff.
Oh, that's definitely true, but also any technical terms that ever come up or complex ideas, perhaps. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right. We live in this. Oh, sorry. This is the ancient temple of Drivka, the solar dragon, the first flame, he that warms the world. We live in the cauldron, this lush paradise, surrounded by mountains on all sides, save for the spill in the north. And since time out of mind, we Vanaipa have dwelt in the cauldron and made it our home. There were 5 villages. We honored the dragons. They watched over the world. Then the Devaika happened. Our nearest neighbor beyond the cauldron, the old nation of Khazar, disappeared overnight. The wildlands shifted. Earth and sky raged for more than a century. The great dragons, which once had granted audiences to mortals, no longer show themselves. The cauldron, however, was safe, for a time. The cries of hateful spirits barely penetrated our sanctuary, and it was at this time the great stone city of Nidir was built. Refugees coming from lands near and far, lands lost to legends. Khazar, Emerine, Akun, Naralanthia, Ramaj. Those who survived Devaika came into the cauldron and arrived at the foot of our sacred mountain, Muldraya. That mountain on the back of your medallions, which my companion has given you.
Yep.
And there they took up worshipping a stone giant corpse. And under the influence of this holy stone conclave, they built their great city. The Naidiri grew to greatly outnumber we Vanaipa. Their Rexy clan syndicates took over the businesses in the 5 villages, leading many of our children to move to dwell in the great stone city to try and eke out a living. Then the Naidiri claimed the dragons betrayed us. It was said that Varista, northernmost of the 5 villages, was burned by a great and fierce dragon. There were no survivors. Our people know nothing of what happened, but the village was scorched. It was the warrior cats of Nidir, the Kanatra, who built the great wall in the north. They spoke of savages who worshipped the dragons of beyond the cauldron and waged war upon us. The Stone Conclave decided to keep an eye on Vanaipa. They sent 3 of their number, the Orohir, to watch over us and suppress the worship of the dragons. Is the food ready? And he's bringing around a bowl of salad.
Yep.
He's like, don't you have anything with protein? This isn't any good.
I'm with the big guy.
Goljaga
nightmare
dek
go?
eb Goljagra. Cherished meal with others.
I'll get your bowl of salad.
Oracle, from what
I
it's
put the salad into my mouth and I chew it.
Very civilized. All right, everybody gets their salad. Somebody wanted to ask the Oracle a question.
You know, Miko,
Man,
the way that you
fucking
said
plot
that just made it seem like you took the whole salad
No,
and
listen.
just went.
yeah.
Fucking-
"Ow."
I don't know what you mean. Listen, this is top tier roleplay. Oh, he put food in front of me. I take a fork. I put the salad in it. Like this is S+ rank roleplay right
I
here.
take
guys.
a chip and I eat it.
Eat it.
I don't know why, but that's incredibly funny to me.
And then I'll write another name. And
It's funnier than it has any right being.
so the,
I'm
so the
glad it
90-year
worked.
cannot be trusted. And we still have to figure out where Hashian is. I
How
guess.
does the salad taste when it's in my mouth?
when you take a chip and eat it.
And the salad tastes good. It tastes like something like blueberries.
It tastes like salad that's been placed within his mouth.
Yeah.
Salad tastes like food. Yeah, does the salad taste like salad? No fucking way, dude.
But
Yeah.
What
It's
kind of
like
veggies
some kind
are
of
in the salad?
blueberries and grapes and that kind of berry stuff.
Grapes
Or-
in a salad?
Wait,
Maybe
this
you-
is a fruit salad? Or is this
Yeah.
a
It's-
salad with
It's
extra
also
fruit
got,
in it?
It's also got like leaves of something or whatever. Yeah.
Leaves? Yeah,
Oh.
it's not. It's like it's like fucking maple leaves. They're like crispy because they've been sat in the ground for so long.
fair enough.
Yeah.
So I asked the Oracle basically, with all the situations, like saying like at the great city of Nadir, do you think we might be able to find an answer to where Hashian is?
There are many dwellers in this city of Nidir.
Nadir, excuse me, sorry.
They may have many answers,
Hmm.
but I think they would not be so friendly to us. You, however, you are from somewhere far away. I do not know of what people you are.
We're fake. We don't exist. We're a figment of your imagination.
I guess you could say we're just a
We're on a
crew
mission from
of-
God.
a mission from God. There we go.
What a groovy mission from God. Is
What
that
a
what you said?
groovy mission from God.
Brosius is like, I'm from the Dominion.
On a mission from God in a
Yeah.
godless world.
He's like, I'm like, huh? What's Dominion?
The minion?
I-
You
I
had
like-
minion?
My head like
Yeah.
swings around. I'm like,
Dominion.
I'm like, well, that figures.
Oh, the minions, right. Banana, I see. Okay.
That's not. No.
Start making minion references.
All right, then I'm confident if that. I guess then that's the way we'll have to go. If hopefully, is there anything else we can do for you, for your people? I don't know what else, but
I have not been in touch with my people for a long time. It wasn't much after they sent the Oro here to watch us that they began to suppress the worship of the dragons. They claimed that some of the Vinaipa had betrayed Nidir, and they destroyed Nadamna, the western village, and
Yeah,
then
those are
forbid the worship of the dragons. It was then that my people forsook the faith. The remaining villages, Ohare, Kina, and Jaheim, were cowed by the might of Nidir, and they bowed and scraped and agreed to abandon the gods of their fathers.
well, that is unfortunate. I guess.
My dad prayed to this god called God. He kind of sucked, so.
I guess greater power, greater overwhelming power, can truly convince somebody of smaller status for sure.
Only I and Hitrael stay and watch this temple. We guard the egg of Ra and pray the day again comes when the dragons can be honored instead of hated. I had
Yeah.
almost given up hope. I thought I would die here, believing none would ever open the gates again. But you, your divine touch, your skill, your talent to defeat these spirits, I believe you came for a reason.
Yes. I guess we will. I basically say the. Let me see if I can say. I'm sorry if I. Hiryu Sakaisu to you. Just basically a formal thanks for saying that to us
Yeah.
right there. So. All right. I guess I'll finish up my meal. For anything else you guys want to relay to him, let me know, and I can do the relaying. Any additional information as I eat my
Yeah.
salad.
Ask him how big his dick is. Sorry, what?
not gonna say that.
Say what? What are you talking about?
Out my salad laughing.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are making something weird. What's going on?
You believe you will go to Nidir.
I believe that's the only direction we have to go to right now. Like you said, there might be more answers there, and
Yes.
finding where Hashian is might be possibly there.
Then I will bestow upon you a gift. It is a gift for you, a curse for my people. I will bestow upon you all of the temple's Nyanamu, Nidiri coin.
Oh, I don't.
All of it. Their coin.
Yes, this makes my people slaves to them. Their desire for this coin.
Huh.
I'm a butt in front of
they-
them, and
they
I'm like,
worship
yes,
it.
we accept, absolutely.
I don't think it's in a language you understand. I guess you understand the basics, don't you?
Yeah.
I heard.
Maybe you understand
You
your
heard.
point.
You heard.
I'm assuming Iron
you
offer
heard something
money,
like,
and I'm like,
I will
yeah,
give money. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
like,
that's
and I'm like,
basic
we
right
accept,
there.
absolutely, and I reach my hand out to
Yeah.
shake his hand without
And
even
you're-
like, not a
and you-
question.
What you didn't get out of it was his personal like distaste and displeasure about it. And
Right,
He,
exactly.
But he motions to Hetrail, who brings out a chest of what appears to be 1,000 silver coins.
1,000 silver coins. Okay.
1,000 silver coins.
All right.
I'll add it to my inventory. Fuck you guys. You want money, you can ask.
Hold up. We're all there technically, so
Yeah.
we're all looking.
Yeah. Rosius,
Gotta be something
Rosius
Island
is
hack.
like, hey, where's my cut?
Yes.
Here you
Then
go.
it's shiny money.
I'm gonna hand him a silver coin.
Listen,
You're looking to divvy that
All
out
right,
a bit more,
he's-
otherwise you're gonna be
he's-
having some
he's
extra holes
getting-
in your body.
He's getting
Truly-
uncomfortably close to you now.
this truly is cursed money.
Right.
I was just gonna say that. That's
Sorry, I got a little carried away. We'll definitely split this money evenly, because this is the first money any of us have this entire since we've gotten here, and I'm gonna like
Ugh.
fucking
Yeah. Okay, so that money splits
Ni
6
mori
ways.
mush. I do not
It
need.
splits 6 ways rather badly. So it's you don't want it. So it splits 5 ways really great. Everybody gets 200 silver. Okay.
200 silver? You mean I get to add 200 silver on top of my definitely don't have 2,000 gold on me?
Yeah.
Uh,
200 silver.
200 silver.
Where are you keeping that gold,
Who-
by the way?
who
Prism wallet.
on his
That's
heel
Where are
gold?
you?
That's a really bad. Oh God.
You're pretty backed
I
up,
do
buddy.
say he used to Kai it back to him though. Just to say
You
thanks.
you haven't
I
you
will
haven't,
ask
you
a
haven't seen me
question.
pull out this money, so you don't know
Yes.
where I'm.
Is there anything else I can do for you? He turns.
I do apologize. I do say I do apologize for James being a Naish Agar.
What that means? What that's
Ooh,
mean?
that's-
I know
just-
it's mean. I don't know what you're saying, but it sounds mean.
I think that's
that
from the
sounds-
curses list. Yeah.
Yeah, empty head.
He chuckles.
But again, who used to Kai, and then
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Usakra Watkra. Nearest largest forest.
Diana. What is this? I have this word.
Actually, I'm gonna
Anyway, it's the
rephrase.
Niana River. It's the Niana River Basin Forest. It's a great jungle.
How many?
Perfect.
How many of these people? are
Yeah, I was
joining
gonna
us?
ask for a river
Is it
slash
two?
forest ordeal. So
Uh-huh. And he also says that you would certainly have to pass through that before you could reach Nidir anyway.
gotcha. Okay, cool. Thanks.
And then he's going to go on to give you a little bit more information about travel. The nearest settlement is Ohare in the Nyana River Basin, 2 days' travel. Beyond, 3 days' travel, Kana.
Okay.
Then you would travel west on the high road. 3 days
Okay.
to Nidir.
To 90 year. Okay. All right. Cool.
You may stay here the night. I would urge you to leave with the dawn. Your fallen star may draw more attention, and it may be better it does not fall upon you or upon us.
Understood. We will do so as you said. Is there any additional? I'm sorry to. You gave us this gold right here. Is there? I'm guessing we are in these light armors, and I don't know if you have anything to provide that is better than light armor.
Better
Not
than
even in light.
clothes.
We don't even have light
Clothes.
armor. We're in
Clothes.
fucking
He
commoner
says-
clothes.
This temple used to have many novices. We can secure some of their old goods for you.
I appreciate it for our journey, and
So, what you can get is. Let me look at the armors, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Player's handbook.
there you go, guys. See, now you guys can get some AC.
All right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You guys can get. Padded leather, hide, or ringmail, and a shield.
Okay, so those are 4 items. So.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
padded leather or what?
Padded leather, those are light armors. Hide armor is medium. Or ringmail's heavy, and a shield.
There you go. Oh, I'll be still light as long as our front line.
Some hide armor.
Yep.
And this is like one of each, or like there's just like multiple of this stuff here.
There's plenty of this stuff to go around.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, this is among the probably 30 novices this temple once had. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh. My AC doesn't change. Huh.
Wait. What's your AC? What's feeding your
It's-
AC?
15. I know I'm getting one from pistol dual
Oh,
wielder.
it's because you boosted your dex so high that you need to stay with light armor now, or you'll lose dex bonus.
Cool.
So what
I'm
you actually
instead
want
gonna
is
do
leather.
leather.
You leather,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll take the hide then. Since it's
Okay.
and actually a shield too.
Also, I have a couple questions for the priest if you'd help me out with that one.
Yeah, I can help you out. I'm a little bit tired from all this talking and translating, but yes, I can.
We don't got much in the way of religion where I'm from. I'd be curious to learn about theirs.
He says, "You have already the first step. You have your medallion." But I will tell you about our faith. Okay. We're doing it. I have to get this file out.
Yep.
All right. In the beginning, there was a void. This was Halakusra and Drivka. They were the two entities. Halakusra, the void itself, and Drivka, the sun. And when they met, and the two gave birth to all the stars and to this planet. And upon this planet, the elder dragons came into being. And
Void Dreams finally out of early access.
the
Okay.
now the elder dragon of souls father of serpents, Asaro Rao, fell in love with a goddess of Khazar, one of the 10,000, Senduria, mother goddess and goddess of spring rain. And from them was born the Vanaipa, my people. And in these sacred temples, we protected the dragon's eggs, and the dragons watched over us, except for the old nations who dwelled in the lands beyond and acknowledged nothing of the dragons. Okay, what else?
Cool. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I wonder if you'd humor me. Do you perhaps have a holy book or something of that nature that I could take along with me?
Of course, the solar scriptures. And he, as he says it, he says, "Go to the novices' chambers and fetch another one." And then the
I love how
the
excited
trail
he
is like, "Yes, I'm on it." And he goes and gets the solar scriptures, which are these. It's a series of like scrolls,
Mhm.
and there's a scroll case that you get, and you've got this now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, I do actually look at him like, mind if I check that out later down the line when you're done reading it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, question. You can't read it, so I have to help you read it. God.
I guess that would be the question. Is it written in their language as well?
It is. So
Maybe we can read it together. You could teach me.
I think that's a good
yeah,
plan.
that's a good plan. Okay. All right. So you got that. That's great. Okay. So in the morning, let's see. Yeah, in the morning, do you guys set out?
We get a long rest, yeah.
Yeah, you get your long rest. Everybody gets
And
your
I'm
long
sorry,
rest.
I was half paying attention to this
Yeah.
part, but what
Okay.
happened with the armor?
You got to take your pick, put it on you. You're good to go.
Yeah, you get to
What
choose
were my choices?
padded armor, leather armor, hide armor, or ringmail.
I imagine the heaviest armor
For
there would
you
be
is probably
ringmail, yeah.
ringmail. Yeah, so that'll be AC 14, which will be a substantial upgrade. There's also a shield if you want that, and that will also help you out.
Can I take both?
Yes. These
Yeah,
are all
definitely.
just things that their novices had.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll
They
take both.
don't have any novices anymore. Okay.
Cool. I guess we're
All right.
novices. We're the novices here.
In a very real sense, he also does tell you these medallions will mark you as worshippers of the dragon. If you may, the people of Nidir, I'm just saying, may still hold a grudge.
Sure.
Okay.
But if we
but
ever find,
he's not going to suggest to you that you don't keep it or don't wear it. But he's just saying. Okay.
Well, as a token of our trust for this beginning, I'll keep it, and then I'll
Okay.
just say, if we ever meet your people, and show them this out there,
Yeah.
surely they will respect that too.
I mean, to be
Right.
fair, would ringmail have any sort of symbolism on it? Ringmail doesn't really leave room for it to have.
No,
It's
no,
not
it's
the
not.
armor,
It's not the armor. It's the medallions. Yeah.
Oh, the medallions. Okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's in my pocket, I'll see it. So.
Right.
Come on, what is this?
Guys, my AC is 16 from 9 now.
Yeah. Now you're
so happy.
now you're much more functional. Okay. All right. So you all can set off on the trail again.
On the
Cool.
road
We'll do
again.
that next session.
Do we know where north is?
Considering there's only 50.
Or
my
where
God.
is rejection?
So you have no idea, but then there is one among you who does know. Brosius is like, yeah, it's that way.
Oh.
And then he is like, how do I know that?
He's a minotaur. Minotaurs can't get lost, remember, guys?
Yeah.
Cool. I like it. Okay.
Okay, so
And as he says that, I'm gonna pat him on the back, and I'm like, oh, "Hey, look at you! Good job."
right,
Speaking of
so
which,
you pass across the bridge at the bottom. Well, first of all, you go down. You leave the temple. You pass along the
Is
bridge.
the temple out of sight?
Temple's out of sight. With
oh
your,
my god. I roll. It's a new day, right, Luke?
yeah.
Look at my roll for it.
Oh, is this for the apple?
Yep. And guess what it? Oh man.
All right, you have. Let me check your thing.
Was I listening to, or when do I get to make a check for learning, making an attempt to?
Oh, yeah.
learn
Make your.
language?
Everybody can now at the next day make a intelligence check DC 10.
Can I
to
do it at
learn.
advantage because I got the book too?
No,
Damn it.
I'm
I
sorry
don't
about that, but
Is this
no.
is this on top of the check I made when actively trying to learn it?
Just raw intelligence.
No,
Advanced 4.
you. Okay. This is it's an intelligence check. Yeah, raw intelligence. Okay. All right, so Krisha has gotten the entry level, level 1 language. Kaji has it as well. Vash needs to have another day to work it out.
I'll teach you, Vash.
I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
and
assuming I don't
actually,
get
if
to
he
roll
is
this
teaching you,
again,
it cuts
right?
the time in half. Okay.
Luke,
What? I'm sorry. What?
I'm assuming I don't need to roll this again, right? Because I did
You
it
don't roll
earlier.
again because getting to level 2 doesn't take a day. It takes 2 weeks. So.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So here's another question: do we want to end? Because we normally end session in 15 minutes. I don't know if we want to go traveling and encounter something. And
I wanna kind of like get you started down the path, but we're not gonna get anywhere. We're not gonna really get anywhere.
okay.
Okay. So you
Wanna make
cross
sure.
you cross the bridge.
Luke,
You
is
passed-
the temple out of sight?
Yes.
I'm going to hold out the medallion and say,
Oh.
Gozraga Urbek e Siraka. I only need my spirits and the cycle. Who wishes to claim this?
Claim what? What are we talking about?
He's holding out his medallion.
I guess I'll take it for the time being, but
I will hand it
If
to
you
you.
won't, I won't. I mean, if you won't, I will, rather.
Okay.
Who's loading on to the car, the hover car?
It's
Oh
certainly
yeah,
much
are
easier
you
than
guys?
walking,
You guys
so
all
I'm doing
riding?
that.
You guys all can ride on the hover car, except I guess Brosius has to like run.
I can
He's
drag
good at
him
running.
again.
Oh my God, no. Okay, but he can run. Like he's a
I've got
master
20
of
feet of
running.
I'm also
rope.
not just going full speed. We're probably
I've
just
got-
like
Did you just say you got 20 feet of rope?
20 feet of rope.
Yeah, yeah. You can give him another ride.
No, wait. Do we have like a
Question.
Can we get like a fucking?
Hear me
Can
out.
we build like
Uh-huh.
a wagon or something?
Luke, can I retcon
Yes.
one
Throw
thing?
it behind.
Yeah.
Can I grab
Probably.
2 pieces of hide armor, and then they could tie the rope, and I could have hide armor under my feet?
And you're gonna fucking surf? Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah, you can do that.
you're
You can do that. Okay. So
That means
you're
that
gonna, like,
Brosius can fit on the vehicle. Because we're -1, right?
Technically, yeah. It technically means that, yeah.
No, he likes running. Okay.
Oh,
No, I guess I'll just sit on it
He's,
then.
he's getting his steps in.
Why
okay.
doesn't Brosius try surfing?
All right. So then you arrive back at the plateau, which I
Yep.
will get to that again. Wow. Hang on a second. There we are, back here, okay. And you start down the winding path from the Sun Song Plateau into the dark jungles beneath the canopy. There's a moistness in the air, a dampness, a buzzing of insects, and perhaps something else. You walk upon the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion. The old road will take you to hell. But in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption. And then we're ending the session.
And then I take a bite of my apple. That's it.
Take a bite of your apple. Okay.
Next level, sweet, cool.
Yeah, level up.
Level.
Yeah, you all level up.
Is that the empowered apple, Chuck?
I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
I have to read that now. Hang on a second. So, there is one more die roll that you didn't make,
Oh.
which is the 50-50 to see if it's a normal apple.
Okay, fair enough. Let me do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you roll
Yeah.
low on whatever die, it's a normal apple. Okay,
So it's not a
whatever die
normal
you
apple.
use.
Oh,
It's not good. Okay,
Who's got-
you do have the glowing crystal apple.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Man.
and everyone who sees it in this party feels the all source energy within it.
Oh man.
And then he takes a bite out of it, and it all goes right into him. Okay,
There you
and
go.
he gets an all source point.
Yay.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Luke.
Yes,
I get to pick 2 occult rights.
for level
Right.
2.
Yeah, it has everything listed. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like it does.
yeah.
so.
I believe everything is working for level 2.
Yep.
I may find surprises because
I know.
you
I'll
know
let
it's not
you know.
really tested. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Everybody gets level 2. So, Josh,
Yeah, what's up?
you are getting 2 good karma for your choice to help the egg.
Okay, cool.
Just letting you know.
I have spells now.
Yeah.
Woot.
What did you all think of that boss fight?
It was cool.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a whole bunch of enemies that were actually a little too hard, and then I cut their HP down so that they weren't as bad.
I think the
Yeah.
actual boss.
That's a
needs more
solution.
HP.
So,
Yeah,
So-
that one I would agree with though.
yeah, that
The
guy didn't
boss,
get his.
boss
that guy
didn't
didn't
seem to
get
have
his-
any more HP
didn't-
than the.
He
chumps.
didn't. He didn't. He had 50 HP instead of 30, but you know.
We chewed through
guys.
it pretty quickly.
I would like everyone
Yeah.
to know I can now use Divine Smite.
Wait.
That's cool.
Save it
I
for-
could just shoot a man and have them be grappled.
I should be. I can now give more battle tactics. Yay.
I'm
Yeah,
also
mine-
going.
My 2 new things is I can shoot a man and have a chance to grapple them, and I have good berry.
Yeah, I have skills now. Yay!
I have the goodest of berries.
Yay. Now I can give everybody rallying marks, urgent orders, or inspiring words.
All right. So let's see. Anybody want to remind me of something that I need to do for your character or your items between now and next session? Because I'm making a list right now.
I gotta
So
make
if you-
sure my runes are working properly.
Did they by chance I actually, if you'll let me, you can always say no because we've already left. Could we? Could I ask for some bullets if they have any?
They do not.
Damn it! Yeah, I'm down to like 15 bullets total.
You know.
You know,
To slow it down on the bullets. I got a rebar spear, so
Yeah. If it's not super urgent, you don't need to blow like 12 bullets. But that was probably a fight to do it in.
it made me feel good.
Yeah.
blind sucks.
Blind does suck.
You pulled it off though. You made it work.
Yeah, fair.
No, not as though you had a choice, but you made it work.
Oh, holy shit.
Did I end my stream? Let's end my stream. Okay, there we go. I was wishing that I had made a picture for the dinner table or something, but you know, I had everything else, so whatever.
Theater of mine, it works.
Yep.
For sure, though, man, Onset would be really tired translating everybody if they were like.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use the book, and you're gonna teach me, and we're all gonna learn together.
There we go.
I'm curious in religion, I guess. That's the decision that I made. Watch, the bounty hunter's gonna be a fucking religious fanatic.
Does he a lot? He goes around praising Driveka in front of Nadir in Nadir. I wonder how that goes.
Well, I'll tell you what might happen is if they have an issue, I have a gun.
Lol.
Dave doesn't need courage when he has a gun.
What was that priest story comprehensible?
I mean, I understand for the most part.
Yeah. Okay. Could you like put that in like our campaign notes of that story so we can look at it back?
Yeah, I'll do that.
That will be important for me because I am genuinely thinking about like becoming religious because dragons are cool.
Yeah. I did not actually read this verbatim, but I will still provide it to you because I can't literally go back in time and get my words other than going through the video at a later date.
Words, Luke. I think they're just like looking for reference.
Yeah.
Man, I could use the all source for what I wanted to do now, but I'm like, I never know how to use it, so I'll wait.
Oh my god. So, you get, as an occultist, you get to pick 2 things from occultists, their rights, and they just have everything listed.
Yeah.
One of them listed is the Root of Magic. Requisite is you have to be level 15 to get it. You learn 10 cantrips from any class.
Holy crap. Wow.
You just add 10 cantrips from any class.
What are we talking about?
What?
That seems like nonsense.
Cultist.
Yeah.
Ah.
Cool. Perfect. Deary.
Man, I was gonna take the command spell, and then I realized how more or less useless that is.
You could have them command someone.
No, I
that's how I had
can't
to break it
because
up.
command doesn't work if the target doesn't understand my language.
Oh shoot, yeah.
You know, Josh, if you played a monk, they would have to understand your language.
Yeah, at like what? Isn't that like a level 10 feature or something?
I have no idea. So, probably.
Pretty sure it's high level, but yes, true.
Yay! I can now use my leadership types.
I was trying to find spells that don't require concentration, but man, paladins just need fucking concentration for their shit, huh?
Because their spells are rather powerful.
Your mom's powerful. Shut up.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab ceremony. Anyone want to get married?
No.
I got everything that helps me with sight.
I took archery, and I'm going to shoot people.
I have Mistwalker, so I can see through heavy excurements that are caused by fog, mist, or smoke, natural or otherwise. And while I am shrouded in fog, mist, or smoke, I have half cover.
Maybe should I just grab all? Should I just grab all 3 of the smites I have access to?
In addition, I also have Spirit Sense, which allows me for 1 minute I can see only out to 30 feet, and I'm blind beyond that. but within this site, I have advantage on ability checks and saving throws to detect illusions, invisible creatures, and perceive the original forms of shapeshifters or transformed creatures.
Cool.
I get a fighting style.
I get my battle dice, so now every short rest will be pretty solid.
I went with Blessed Warrior. I can choose 2 cantrips from the fucking...
So now I can give inspiring words to Vash to do advantage on his 6th shot.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, good game, everybody. I promised a pal when session was done I'd get into an Xbox party with them, so I'll catch you guys later.
No
What's
worries.
everyone's health at?
Everyone had a
long
long
rest.
Everyone had a long rest, so they should all be fine now.
No, I'm saying
Max
like
HP.
level-wise, max HP.
Oh, 20.
Has a right to be.
16.
That's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
question.
Let me give Prosius a long rest.
Hold on.
I'm just trying to figure out, other than Chucky, who's squishy.
Me squishy.
So if my AC 16, health is 18.
So you spent the night in the novice chambers, by the way, in the Sunsong Spire, which is the name of the temple.
Miko, what's your max?
Thank
I'll
you.
catch you guys later.
24.
Later.
24, jeez.
I still have this blue cylinder too.
My AC is kind of
waiting.
poopy.
Did that ever light up like the next day or no? The cylinder of blue liquid.
It has not done anything. It
Okay.
seems inert.
Okay.
My AC is only
yeah.
14. Actually, it might be higher.